Okay, I actually am going to interpose myself between the guards and the bear. I'll keep an eye on the bear to make sure he's not going to try to attack.
Okay.
Likewise, I'll kind of be like, was fought fair. I won. Promised him we'd get him some help.
Oh. I can't drag my token because Roll20 won't let me, but I'll move over as well.
What is wrong with Roll20 today? 1 second.
I'm trying really hard to move it.
Use the force.
Like 1,000 pounds.
Yeah, it's just like randomly opening the token settings.
Okay. Have you got control of it completely now?
Nope. I'm trying to move it a little bit at a time.
Oh, I want to cry.
I want to go there.
Let me check this. Why is Roll20 betraying me now? Why does it hate me so?
Also, the arrows don't move my token anymore.
We're not. This isn't a grid map. It looks like.
Oh, well, that would explain a little bit of it, but
Don't know why you can't move your token.
Is it maybe your mouse?
I don't think my mouse has any issues. I can double check it though.
Well, as you do that, the first guard runs up to Malram and says, "Step away now, boy. I'll take care of the rest." And he pulls out his sword.
No, leave him be. Do you think he wants to be a bear?
But it doesn't matter. I mean, that's a... You know what that is, right?
Of course I know. But I asked you a question. Do you think he asked to be a bear, and just because he did decide to become, or was forced to become a werebear, do you think he just now deserves to die?
I just have my orders. It's a were, and you know, we've been ordered to kill them. And he will look back at the guard behind him, and he will just shrug. Well, we can speak with the guard captain, but I don't know if he'll change his mind.
Well, I will make you an offer. I can potentially cure this man of his affliction. But I cannot do it today. I need to confer with Morden in the morning. If you can restrain this creature until the morning, I can attend to him then. And if he decides he does not want to be a were creature anymore, I will cure him on the spot and he can be on his way. If not, you are free to do with him as you will.
Persuasion check. Ooh. Okay. He will look at you and then look past you at the bear, listening to the words that you're saying, and you can see that they're resonating with him. Well, I suppose we could maybe chain the fellow down here in the arena, post some guards. All right, we'll give it a try. But if I get fired from my job, I'll be your ass. You understand?
That's fine.
All right. And he will turn around and begin to back orders at the people behind him, as well as ordering the now not so bloodthirsty dwarven guards to begin to kind of make a perimeter. And if you allow them, they will begin to drag the bear into the center.
Yeah, I'll allow that, but basically, if it seems like one of them does become more bloodthirsty, I'm basically going to be babysitting the bear.
Okay. And after a few minutes pass, they will take some of the chains from the arena itself, where they can, and they will begin to kind of bring them in and wrap this bear in chains, as well as begin to kind of hammer down great big nails into the stone ground to pin it. And after a good 30 to 40 minutes of them just makeshifting this harness for this bear, eventually you see them kind of back off and begin to kind of post guard this area. So, well, how do you plan to free this poor bastard?
Magic.
Indeed. I happen to be a cleric of Moradin himself, and I have the ability to remove curses from peoples and objects. But unfortunately, I do not have that capability today. I need to converse with him tomorrow in order to get that ability.
Well, I don't know much about cleric shit, but you need to sleep on it. Very well. We'll be here, unless you're planning on staying here.
I'll look at the party and see what they're wanting to do, if they want to stay here or not. Because I don't mind.
Well, Barob, if you want to sleep here, I don't care. If you can't trust these guys.
These dwarves look like they are trustworthy. But it would be much easier for them to come and get me if something were to happen if I was here. So if you guys would like to go explore the city, I believe I will spend the night here in the arena.
Okay, sounds good.
And you'll watch as, again, they'll begin to kind of get into a formation and begin to relax a little bit more.
Dalida, do you want to ride over?
Sure.
I'll pick him up and fly him over.
You zoom over. I know this is probably a very stupid question, especially for your class, but what strength are you?
16.
Yeah, okay.
Pretty light.
But
Stronger than the burb.
But from there, you have your winnings, you have the rest of the day, and you have a very happy-looking dwarven woman who is still a little confused if she's going to get paid, as the last contestant was a monster in disguise.
Should get double payout. I mean, still defeated, but yeah.
So, what would you like to do from there? Is there anything else you wish to do today?
How much platinum did we make?
Yeah, I think we need to talk to that lady about what her expectations are of us. I know that there was this kind of magic items barter, but I don't know. Maybe she's feeling good.
I think they got to sort out if that last contest was a win for purposes of bets.
We did 20 platinum each, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And we only lost one fight. So we doubled our platinum nearly.
Yeah, and then I took 20 plat off of the top to do some shenanigans with Noladin.
So this would mean you have 60.
With my platinum that I won, I'll half it with Vincent.
Okay, just to make sure, who is putting what money where exactly? Who has what platinum?
We all put 20 on each of us, so it would have been doubled to 40. So how about we won 3-4 fights?
You've won.
We have
lost one fight. So that, and you put 20 on each. So you would have 80, but then you spent 20, so you've got 60 left. But I'm saying, who has that 60?
I mean, we doubled it though, because we put 20 on each of our heads.
How about to keep by 40? I'll take the 20 back plus the 20 I won.
Your DM is confused.
We
Okay,
put 20
so-
platinum on each of us on the bets, Hayden.
Yes.
So
Yeah,
we beat
made-
160 plat. Malrum used 20, so that's 140 plat, right?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm separating that from what is supposed to go to for you to barter. So
So
you
we
made
had-
a 60 profit.
Minus 20 more, right? Because Malrum used it. So we're at 40
No,
plat, actually.
You made 80, and then he used that 20, so it's 60 now.
we still have the 1,000 gold,
Mhm.
and then I just skimmed off one of our wins to cast one of my spells. So there's still 60 left. And
Yes.
then whatever bets were made is just
Separate.
that's its own separate thing. So we have 600 golds basically that we've won. That has
And what
not
I'm-
been spent.
Yes. And so what I'm saying, you've got 60 platinum here. Who's writing it down on their sheet?
Well, we're getting 20 each because we all won. Well, the people that won get their 20. Malum's already used his. Nilden gets 20, I get 20, and I've forgotten the bird's name. Welby gets 20. And I'm halving my 10 and giving 10 to Vincent, as soon as he lost.
Okay. So you and Vince get 10 each, and the rest of you get 20, except for you, Malrum, who already spent 20. So please write that down on your sheet now.
Yeah, so I have the 20 that was bet on me plus the 20 that I won. So total 40.
No, you don't get the 20 that we bet on you, because that goes into the actual fund for paying for what we need to do, bartering to get to the what's it called place, the
I mean,
abyss.
hey, if you want to keep that money, that's up to you. If you don't
Do
wanna
we
use it-
have like a group loot thing somewhere?
I mean, I have a bag of holding.
Okay, but do we have a group loot thing so we can keep track of this? Because if I don't write 20 platinum on my character sheet, where's it going to go?
Or just put it on
If-
your character sheet.
I kind of have a small one in my notes.
I really,
Yes.
honestly, I don't care.
Okay, cool. I'm not gonna lie, I've only been looking after my own funds.
Okay, here, let me make it real simple. Vincent, Falvor, you both put on your sheet 10 platinum.
That's what I've done.
Aye.
Nullidan and Wilby both put 20 platinum on your sheets. And if you want to skim off the top or keep that money that was given to you to barter with this entity you're supposed to find, that's up to you. But for this conversation, I'm just keeping it separate. So
I think we
that's
should
how
use
much
that 100 to actually spend on the mission.
you also won gold, but that was separate from the platinum.
Yeah.
And at this point, you'll see the kind of female dwarven seller kind of run past you all and begin to head where people get their winnings as well as bet on things. And Malrum, so do you wish to stay here for the night?
Yeah, I'll be staying in the arena.
I mean, you still have a day to do whatever you want, but if you want to stay here and just skip to the next day, that's up to you.
Yeah, let's
But
just
yeah.
do that.
Well, basically what I'm doing is just sitting here for at least, because I need to just get a long rest in, so I need to sit for like 8 hours.
Mhm.
So that way I can rejigger my spells.
So, does anyone wish to do anything today, or go out and try anything, or anything?
Now let's get on with the action.
Yeah, I think Nollidan's pretty taxed. He needs to sleep.
I have to
Okay.
pick up 2 smoke bombs at some point, but I guess you could just add that in if that's alright. Whenever.
Yeah, I'll say that you can go and pick them up. You
All
got
right,
them
cool.
with no problem.
Sweet.
Made your way back. Are the rest of you staying here, or are you going to like your normal tavern?
I mean, if
Tavern.
Malrum's here, I'm gonna stay with Malrum.
Okay.
Actually, if Vince is going to the tavern, I'm going to the tavern. Drinking is way more fun than watching a fucking werebear.
I agree.
Okay, Nillidan.
I'll stay with Malrum just in case.
Okay, Welby.
I have to stay with the wizards.
Which wizards?
All of them? I'm confused. Naladan, he's the skinniest.
Okay. So Vincent and Falvo, you make your way back into kind of the more heart area of this city, to the tavern, and the three of you stay to watch over the werebear, or watch over Nillidan because he is so skinny. But as you two make your way out, do you do anything in the city or want to try anything?
No, let's just go get fucking drunk.
I agree. Let's go get fucking wasted.
Okay.
Yep.
In that case, Falvor and Vincent, you make your way to the tavern and spend the night drinking. And I'd say, how absolutely sloshed do you want to get?
Incredibly.
Like, as slosh as Falvor.
Yeah.
Okay.
As much as it takes for me to get dragged to bed.
Okay. Both of you mark off 4 gold then.
4 gold. Okay.
So I heard 10.
Hey, if you want to spend 10.
Yeah, I think if there's excess, I'm just gonna pass out face down on the table.
Okay. In that case, add into your inventory 2 bottles of wine that were not opened, that you've still got left. But the new day comes, and Malrum, if you want to pick your spells, if anyone who has the ability to pick spells, you can do so now.
Doing a long rest, I assume.
Yes, and clicking your tokens, hit the long rest button, and it should do the rest.
Nope.
Just for my own amusement, who was very tapped out there near the end?
Nullidan was.
Okay.
I was on
As
1
far
hit
as
point.
spells.
In that case. Okay. So the next day comes, and I'm guessing Falvor and Vincent, you would head. I'm guessing you would crawl your way back to the the arena.
I don't think so.
Nah, I would still be sleeping at this point.
Yeah,
Fair enough.
I think we're up all night. If they don't come get us, I think it's gonna be rough.
Yeah,
Okay.
and I'm pretty set. Who's got the loot as well? Who's got the shit on them?
I mean,
It's not
you.
me. It's not me. I don't have the unicorn on. I think Malrum's got it.
No, I got the unicorn.
Oh,
Nullidan
well,
does.
oh, they could leave us, Vincent.
Hey, Malrum, once you wake this bear guy up and do your talk with him, I could go get the guys.
Well, why don't you just go now, and I'm sure they would be more than happy to see
I mean,
you
I want to
as
watch
part-
this shit.
Oh, all right. Well, you're more than welcome
Plus,
to watch.
what if he
Toby.
gets mad and he tries to kill you?
Oh, I have a few tricks, and I'll go ahead and start proceeding to the stage.
Okay. As you approach, you'll see some of the guards begin to kind of look a little bit nervous. Others look very excited at the thought of seeing a were creature being saved, or just seeing something cool happen. But as you approach, they will kind of move out the way for you, giving you some space, and probably not wanting to get hurt by anything you're about to cast. And you see the wereberries now awake and looking at kind of everyone in the general area, kind of flittering from person to person. and then his eyes will fixate on you. What do you do?
Okay, I'll just kind of stand right here for now, because I'm assuming is he chained up and completely immobile, or does he still have a little bit of movement?
He is able to just barely move his arms a few centimeters. He is very chained heavily.
Are you able to understand me?
No words, just the noises of a bear. Moans, groans, and a growl every now and then.
I would like to try to have a conversation with you, but I don't think in this form you are able to talk. I am wanting to try to cure you of your affliction. But if you do not want to be cured, then there are some guards here that would like nothing more than to start poking you.
Make a persuasion check. You watch the bear go from a very aggressive state to then beginning to calm, and the breath beginning to slow and slow. And you watch as his form begins to twist and turn and shrink until all you see in front of you is still the very hairy, but now dwarven figure, looking quite hurt still, looking up at you. Well, you say you can cure me.
I can attempt it, and I just wanted to make sure that it is something that you would like me to attempt to try.
Well, if I say no, I'm dead, right?
I'll look at the guards to be just like, well, unless you think you can overpower us three and all of these guards. But
Yeah, and
we
even if they don't kill you, they'll kick you out of the city, and you'll be all alone by yourself out in the wilderness.
Keep that bloody bird away from me. I
I'll just
saw what it
wink,
did.
a wink at him and wave.
And where's he? And he will begin to swarm around until he kind of meets eye contact with you, Nillidan.
Let's step forward. Wave.
And why are you so far back there? Are you scared of me now?
More, I didn't want to aggravate you with the style of combat that I am proficient in. May rile you back up. I wanted to give you the best chance of getting out of this alive. I can approach if you wish.
Nah, you stink of magic. And you cheated.
I saw what you were going to do before you did it, so I apologize if you think that's cheating. It's something I can't control very well. I can relate to some of your hardships.
Well, if my choices are death or losing the bear, you can give it a shot. I suppose.
okay, then I will go ahead and approach, and I will attempt to cast Remove Curse.
Okay. What do you do? Do you touch him? Do you just cast the spell around him? It is
Oh,
touch.
Yeah, it's a touch. So I think what I would do is I have a Morden symbol that kind of hangs off on my that kind of hangs on my side, and I would just stay there for about 3 seconds and just be muttering while holding the symbol, and then after basically once the power starts to come, my hand just starts glowing with the white divine light, and then I just come and place it right on his shoulder.
And as that light begins to leave your hand and begins to kind of flow into his body, you will see on his back, pushing outwards, a blue glow. And you see tendrils forming and shifting. And the more your light enters him, the more of this blue energy seems to be leaving his back. And after a few moments, you watch as behind him, you see a blue, transparent, bear-like figure. And in a few seconds, you watch it just fade. And he begins to breathe heavily. It's cold. I feel cold. Did you do it?
It seems that way. You are free of your curse.
You'll watch this guard go up behind him and take his spear, and he will jab him in his leg a few times. Ah! Ow! And then the guard just looks at you. Oh, sorry, just wanted to make sure. Thank you. He looks at you very confused. So, do we let him go, or do we arrest him?
Well, he's no longer a werebear. Why does he need to be arrested? Has he done anything wrong besides being a were creature?
This guy
which he is
behind
no
you
longer?
will say, well, he scared a lot of people.
So what? I bet my bird friend over there scared a lot of people yesterday. Does he deserve to be arrested?
And I'll just start like swinging my weapon around a bunch. Arrest me, pigs!
Just let him go, for God's sake. And this guy will begin to walk away.
I'll go ahead and start undoing all the chains.
Eventually, you'll get all the chains off, and he will stand up with a bit of a limp, as he is still quite hurt from Nillidan. And he will look around and then look to you. Well, you saved my life. Thank you. Don't really know what to do now.
I've got an idea.
Yeah.
You seem to be a pretty good fighter until you turned into a scary cursed bear man. You could always come with us.
Oh, you're hiring?
Sure. We're going to go and probably face things that might kill us or other stuff.
What type of things?
Oh, I don't know. Stuff you could use your muscles against.
Oh. Well, if you're hiring, I don't...
I think you would have a much better time here climbing the ranks in the pit, my friend.
Well, yeah, I do have to get back on top, and he will look over at you, Nillidan, and avenge my loss.
Well, I'm sure there's going to be many a foe fell by your hands. Glad to at least keep you modest.
Don't laugh at me, you blue son of a bitch.
It is not the first nor the last time that I will hear a phrase such as that. And it brings joy to my heart to know that there is those that will curse my name while I'm gone.
Nillidan, you're a blue son of a bitch.
That I am.
Look at him. He probably enjoyed math as a kid. Ugh.
He's a wizard. Of course he likes math.
Well, if you ever, I don't know, need anything from me, you let me know. And what's your name? And he'll look at you, Malram.
I'm Malram.
Well, Malram, my name's Naron. You ever need anything, just let me know. As I owe you a debt.
I will, my friend. And I'll hold out my arm.
He will take it, and even though the bear has gone, there is still some very animal traits to this man. His nails are a little bit longer than what they should be. His teeth are a little bit sharper than what they should be. And as he kind of grabs onto your arm, you feel the nails kind of dig in a little bit, but, just by accident. Well met, Malram.
Indeed.
Well,
And then I'll give a hearty shake and start to go on my merry way.
Anyone want to buy me a drink? And I'll just begin to walk away.
Hey, Balram, I have a question.
What is it, Welby?
Is that guy not invited to be one of us because he's not a wizard, or are we like a wizards only type of group?
If he wanted to be with us, he's more than welcome, but where we're going is very dangerous, and we all have the assembly to report back to.
Where are we going, by the way? I mean, I got a couple details from Dusan, but he didn't say a whole lot, just that you'd need some help.
Oh, we are going to another plane of existence, if we can find everybody. But let's go see what Vincent and Valvor are up to, and then we can strike out to go see if we can get to the Shadowfell.
Oh, right.
Sounds good to me.
That was the plan all along. I got carried away with wagers and betting and pit fighting.
We're in a new city. It's always good to have a little bit of fun. But we should probably go and start our mission. Let's go see what. Let's go grab Falvor and Vincent and start doing what we need to do in these parts. And I'll go ahead and start heading out of the arena.
Do you want my fast travel stone?
You have a fast travel stone?
No, it's just a rock.
Oh. So a rock could be useful, especially in your hands. Sure, you could huck it at somebody, and I'm sure they would not enjoy that.
I'll look at it very lovingly and stick it in a pocket.
Okay.
So yeah, and then I'll lead us back to the bar, where I'm assuming Vincent and Falvor are still passed out.
Heavily.
Hey, Welby, how about you see if you can get those two to be awake?
Oh yeah. Just like by screaming and shaking, or should I use a spray bottle?
Oh, you do whatever you like. I'm sure they will love it.
Let's I don't know. What did he used to like? Oh, I guess, is there like a restaurant part to this inn?
Yes, a place where they make food.
Yeah, whatever the most aromatic food is what I'll ask the tavern keep for him.
Most aromatic food. Well, we've got some garlic. You want some garlic?
Yeah, just give me a bunch of garlic.
All right.
That's like a normal thing people eat, yeah?
Well, the older people like to just eat garlic cloves on their own. It's like a medicine thing.
I think they're pretty old. They're older than me. All right, thanks. that I'm gonna take whatever garlic I purchase into wherever they're sleeping and just kind of start hucking at them and say, "Rise and shine, fellas! Got breakfast for you."
Just so I know, have you peeled the garlic, or are you just throwing the whole garlic at them?
I guess it just depends on if they gave me peeled or whole garlic.
Whole garlic, free
Oh
whole
yeah.
garlic.
I mean, I don't know what this shit is. He just told me people eat it, so.
Okay, in that case, Vincent and Falvor, you are both sleeping very heavily, dreaming of incredible things like Falvor making incredible riches and drinking even more, and
Yes.
Vincent, killing the innocent and things like that.
Whoa! Whoa, sir.
Classic Vincent move.
And all of a sudden, you feel a sharp pain on both your heads as someone is basically thrown a softball at you, and you both kind of jutter awake as you're being pelted right now.
Fuck. I'm a.
Good morning. There's plenty for everyone.
What the hell are you throwing at me?
Stop throwing at us.
What is this garlic?
Sure.
I'm gonna grab the clover. Well, I'm gonna grab the garlic and throw it back at him.
Okay.
No,
Wilby,
it's not for me. It's for you.
Nah, you can eat it. Don't worry.
Wilby, would you like to dodge, or would you like to just take it?
I mean, if he throws it back, I guess I'll just try to eat it.
Yeah, you can have it. Eat it. It's delicious.
Make me a dex check. Let's see how fancy you can get.
What in terms of like dodge it out of the way?
Sure. Or catching it in your mouth and then chewing it.
Oh, okay.
You manage to catch it in your beak.
And then Vincent throws the second one at him.
Oh my god. I'll just say with that, you get hit on the side with a garlic, Wilby.
Okay. And I just googled it. Apparently, owls do not like garlic.
Oh no. He ate a whole garlic to it, just one swallow. Is he okay? You're not gonna choke on that, are you?
Tummy ache time.
Make a constitution save.
Oh Jesus.
I mean, I'm pretty good at cod.
I mean, it doesn't taste nice at all. In fact, you even feel your stomach begin to growl, but you're made of stronger stuff. You're
I'll
magical,
just puke it back up and say, "Ugh, I don't know how you guys eat that stuff. You can have mine though. I've chewed it for you already."
He pukes it up, and
Vincent can have that.
I'm gonna puke too right as soon as he does that. I'm puking.
As he pukes up a mushed garlic with what looks to be rat bones and things like that owls eat. A pellet, that's it. And you'll see Vincent look at it, and he will also begin to throw up, and the room begins to stink.
I mean, Falva also throws up after seeing Vincent throw up. It's the big chain of the throwing up.
Gotcha.
I don't want to be in here anymore.
For Malrum and Nullidan, you just hear.
It sounds like Welby did his job.
They're awake.
Yep.
But you all come downstairs, meet up together. What do you do?
Crawl down the stairs.
Slide down the stairs. Yes, of course.
I'm gonna nimbly walk down the stairs. I think we should go visit that female dwarf again.
Agreed.
Is there a reason?
Just before we leave. I mean, she might be really happy with the outcome. She might even want to give us some more loot. You never know.
Oh, we can do that, but then I do think we need to find this gentleman that the Academy sent us here to look for.
I agree. Let's head to a place. Oh, it won't be long.
Well then, shall we go?
Okay.
Happy
So if
go.
you're heading to the shop, then I will move you to the shop.
Yo, it's a shop map.
On the
What a mighty
inside,
big hammer.
on the inside, you will see the same woman, and she looks very happy. She is writing down in a book right now, a very large book. And yeah, as you enter, she'll look up, see you all. Well, well, if it isn't my champions, come in, come in. What can I do you for today?
Really just seeing how you're doing. I just wanted to make sure the wealth didn't go to your head and run off to some tropical island.
Oh, no, no. Thing about dwarves is we like to hoard our treasure. We're kind of like dragons, actually.
Bit smaller than a dragon.
Watch it.
A lot more hairy as well.
Now, that's true. So, I mean, are you here to buy things? Are you here to inform me you're doing maybe some more things I can make some money on? And she'll look over at Nillidan.
I mean, there's always the opportunity, but I think we're pressed for slight time constraints given our task from the academy. I just wanted to make sure I didn't. Was the silver dagger something I needed to return, or was that part of the deal? I just didn't want to abscond with something that was yours.
Oh no, let's say that's a tip on me as
I appreciate
a very well done job.
It did save my bacon.
So, you're leaving then? You're going on this mission from your academy.
Indeed, we. What was the name of the chap that we're hitching a ride with? He looks to the others.
I don't think we have his name. I think we were supposed to search around for him. We just know that he is here somewhere.
I don't remember getting a name for him either.
You weren't given a name. You were just told to find them somehow.
Very useful.
And there, our transport to the.
Abyss.
Was it the Abyss?
I think so.
Nah, the Shadowfell.
Oh,
Yeah,
Shadowfell. That's it. My bad.
We're looking for a chap that could get us to Shadowfell. We have a couple things we could trade for passage.
Shadowfell. I can't say I've heard of the city. I can get a map. I can't recall any city called Shadowfell.
Well, is there anybody that you would say that we should attempt to stay away from? That might be. They might have an inn or a gambling hall.
I mean, there's lots of gambling halls. I mean, this is Craghammer, for God's sake. Anyone you should stay away from. Probably
Anybody
the miners.
that you wouldn't trust.
Honestly, maybe the miners. In recent days, they've been getting a bit worked up from the don't spread the news. Could cause a panic, but the Underdark has been riled up recently. There've been a few attacks in the mines, and they're a bit on edge, so I'd keep out of their way.
Thank you for that. So, seems that we are on a wild goose chase, my friends.
Yeah.
Are there any powerful wizards in the city?
Well, other than yourselves,
She beat me to it.
There is a house of very famous wizards. Bit of cunts, to be honest. Not to be trusted, I think. They're always in it for themselves. No offense to you lot. I'm sure you wizards are fine, but well, the wizards I know are kind of all pricks. I believe it's House Funderbrand.
And where would we find that?
I believe 3 rings down. Should ask a guard there, and they should point you the direction.
Thank you for the information.
Sure.
Guess we get going.
All right.
I think we should see those wizards before we leave.
I should see if they are the ones that we need to talk to. But I believe the academy said that it was a individual we needed to speak with.
Right.
But we could see if it's them.
Or maybe they banished somebody along that description.
Indeed. It's a good place to go and check for sure.
Let's get fucking going. I was going to walk out the shop.
Okay. As you all begin to...
I was gonna say, as we walk out, I turn around. Did you need a signature for us or whatever? Were you going to make any claims about how you provided us gear as champions and need like authentic authentication with that to show that you're legit?
Well, during the matches, I didn't keep it secret that you're using my equipment in there, and news has already spread. I'll have you know I've already sold 2 hammers today. Both of them enchanted, a pretty penny.
Oh, excellent. I just wanted to make sure we were in good faith on our end of the deal. So we'll pass your shop's name along as well as your wares for those that are looking during our travels.
Oh, well, that's very kind. And she'll walk up to Nillidan and ask you to bend over.
He does.
You've earned me so much money. And she'll grab your head quite aggressively and pull you in for a big kiss.
Aw.
That lasts about 5 seconds non-stop, and then push you away. Still got it. And she kind of turns around.
You do.
Well, let me know if you see anything, in the Ethereum of what I can maybe make some money on again.
Absolutely. And then we'll leave.
Go on, fuck off. And you'll make your way. Oh, does the music keep turning off for you guys?
Yeah.
Why is it doing this? Roll 20 do be hating me. Okay. You'll make your way back into the main different rings of Craghammer. And are you just going straight there?
I think so. Are we following? Yeah.
Okay.
And this, did Felvor grab the rest of his stuff that he needed?
The smoke bombs, yes. He would have picked those up. 2 extra smoke bombs.
Yep.
But you make your way down 3 rings, and what do you do from there?
I think maybe we should gauge or talk about what we might face. Like get ready more. Because we're kind of just diving in here, aren't we?
Seems that way. I don't know much of the Shadowfell myself, minus that it's basically the darker representation of ours, where the Feywild is more nature, and the Shadowfell is just contains more dark creatures. I don't know exactly what lives there, but I can imagine.
What about you, Noladan? Do you have any idea?
Any idea on what we're facing in the Shadowfell?
What we could.
I mean, I can think about it. As far as what... Can I get a... Would that be a history or nature or arcana check? On what I
Nolan,
might know? I don't know
I'd
if I
say
have...
you're the only person I'd actually give a check to. Make me
Okay.
a arc. Just give me a flat intelligence check.
Yeah, 17. I turned off my advantage, sorry.
You know that this plane of existence is quite literally a shadow of the prime plane that you're on right now. It is the opposite of the Feywild. It is a realm of death. It is, if you know stories that if you stay there for too long, it can corrupt you and turn you into things that are much darker and twisted than what was originally there. You know that it is a place filled with abomination creatures, such as shadow dragons and many undead dwell there, as well as creatures that have not been seen or heard from for thousands of years, ever since from the War of the Gods and the Great Calamity.
I mean, it's a perversion of what we think life is in our world. Quite opposite of the Feywild, actually. The Feywild has rules and tricks and color and magic, whereas this is just death, decay, corruption. I mean, just existing there for any length of time could reduce your lifespan, let alone your ability to exist. So we'll find a lot of death, decay, undead, abominations that should not exist. I mean, I would wager we will find plenty of the things that we can't see with our naked eyes. So if you have the ability to light up the darkness and be a beacon, that's probably for our benefit.
I think one of us has that ability already.
Indeed. Seems like the Shadowfell is going to be a nice place for me to be if we need any sort of killing creatures.
Yeah, me too. I tend to be a bit of a night owl.
Do you have potions? Do we all have enough potions for this? I just want to make sure that we're prepared.
No, I drank my good one for that fight.
I think I'm doing okay. I think I bought 2. Yeah,
I got
I
one
bought 2
healing potion.
myself.
So you need something then, Welby?
No, but I don't have any potions.
Well, no, go ahead.
I was thinking that instead of necessarily gearing up and preparing now, we really need to track down the individual that we're supposed to barter with and for passage, just to see, because that might entail a whole set of tasks in and of itself.
Let's do it.
I agree. Let's go talk to these wizards. Maybe they'll know something.
I'm just worried about things escalating fast. That's all.
I mean, they might have a library around here. We could go read, see if they got any knowledge on the Shadowfell.
And I think I know that I'm fairly well prepared. Only thing that I might want a little bit more of would be if we can find another high quality diamond, but I don't have any additional gold on me to get another one.
How much would you need?
Uh, in order to cast this spell, I need diamonds that are 300 gold piece worth or more.
I need to get some supplies, so maybe we could work out a deal or something.
Well, not a lot of places I think are gonna just be handing out their diamonds, but we can, if he needs to go get some resources, we can go do that before heading to the house.
I mean, if you want precious metals or diamonds, the capital of the dwarves, the mining city, is definitely the place to look.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Perhaps the
Yeah, I
wizards will
mean,
have something. Anyways, maybe you're right. We should just go see them first.
Okay, so
that's-
you head towards the wizards.
Yeah.
Okay. After speaking with one of the guards, like you were told to do, they'll quickly direct you to House Thunderbrand, and who you'd probably be told is led by Lord Thunderbrand. Once you kind of get there, you'll see a gigantic, almost a fortress into the stonework carved around it. Beautiful dwarven designs, and a very, very large front door, what looks to be 2 doors. You see a long path heading into this kind of what seems to be their grounds, surrounded by what look to be flowers and grass for the first time you're seeing. You know that it would be impossible for them to grow down here, but somehow they are. And yeah, you're free to go up. Who would go and kind of knock or onto the ground first?
Not me.
Nulladin will walk up, just kind of take the lead since no one seemed enthusiastic about it.
Okay.
Someone who can speak good to wizards.
Right.
Can't speak good with wizards. It always works.
I would go.
So,
Yeah, I'll just kind of be behind those two then.
all right, you'll all kind of make a line, and leading the charge are Nulladin. And as you kind of step onto this path, I'm going to say, yeah, make an Arcana check as you begin to walk just on the path towards the door. Oh, damn. Okay, so every time that you step on one of these, what looks to be pebbled stones, what's making the path, you'll see that a slight glow and a rune appears under your feet as you're walking along. And as you take the step off of this stone, the rune quickly fails, and the next one begins to glow. And it's very Michael Jackson music video where every steps it glows. But you eventually get to the door, and before you can even knock or make any noise, the door will begin to open. And on the inside, you'll see a very old dwarf, long hair, long dark beard, with big bags under his eyes, and he just stares at you.
Good day. Am I interrupting a nap?
What do you want?
Well, we have been sent from the academy looking for an individual that might be able to provide us passage to a place that is not going to be found on a material map.
The academy. What academy?
Oh, well, the Eldritch Academy.
For the last time, I don't want to join.
And that is your prerogative. We're not here to recruit you. We're here seeking someone that is duly skilled in other planar travel.
Then you should probably go find them.
Might. Well, that's what we're in the process of doing. We are looking to speak with those that are proficient in the arcane arts that might have knowledge of said person or possess the knowledge themselves.
So, just so I know, you're from the academy. I'm guessing you heard about me and my house, and you came here for information and help.
By no means. We were just hunting around, that we actually heard your name within this city. We are only looking to secure travel into... We are looking to secure travel into the Shadowfell, and have brought things to trade with.
If there's anyone here that could do it, we were told you'd be the one.
I can't do that.
Okay, we'll be going. Bye.
Can I get an insight check?
Anyone who wishes to make an insight check can.
Anyone? Okay.
Yeah, you're all there.
We gotta go, guys. You can't do it.
Wow, those are some bad rolls.
I don't know why I apparently double-clicked, but apparently I did.
Falvor,
Yes.
I mean, from what you can see, he's telling the truth. He can't do it. And from what you were told about the person you were supposed to find, this doesn't really sound like him. You were told that they were some sort of creature making deals with people. They don't know what creature it is, or what their name was or anything. Just that he seemed to be making deals with the people of Craghammer. And you are sent there to try and investigate and find him. While this individual's definitely no creature, he is a absolute dwarf, and he seems like he's been here for a very long time. He does also seem very powerful, but he is not lying when he says he cannot send you to the Feywild. I mean, the Shadowville.
I'm not going to say anything. Maybe we leave, guys. It doesn't seem like he could help us.
Well, I think the point that was being made that will be maybe misunderstood was that this could be the point to the right direction. And if I'm not mistaken, he hasn't answered that question yet, have you, good dwarf?
So what you're saying is you do want my help?
Yes, and as all things in Craghammer, I'm sure it comes at a price, but part of bartering is learning if you have the good that we are the goods, in this case information that we're looking for, and what your price would be.
Well, to be honest there, kid, you haven't really given me a lot. You told me you want someone to send you to the Shadowfell, and that's it.
True, in that I am led to believe you understand that the Shadowfell is an other planar location, and if it helps, the information we have was that a creature has been making deals with the patrons and citizenry of Craghammer to perform such things.
I'm going to say you make an insight check when you say that. Okay. When you say making deals, you do see kind of his face seems to react at that. And just so I know, is is Welby kind of just in the background walking away?
Well,
I'm with him.
yeah, I think I might be honestly dancing on these light up floors.
Okay. The dwarf will look past you at Welby and kind of just look at him sideways for a moment and then back at you.
He's 4.
I want to join him dancing on the floor.
You do know your friends are quite literally dancing on my bombs, right?
I mean, they'll figure it out. And if they don't, well, then I suppose there's no worry.
So, what have you got to trade?
I mean, we've got currency. We've got... I don't know if you recognize or keep up with what happens in the arena, but you have 4 new champions amongst you. So if it's a favor or a task you need, there's things that we can do that most others probably are ill-equipped to.
I feel
I mean,
you're willing to give a favor.
to one such as yourself, I believe a favor is on the table, and I understand the gravity of that as well.
So, if I point you lot in the right direction, I get a favor from the team, your little team here.
Yes.
And you speak for the rest of them.
To their proficiency, no, but their willingness to meet the request, yes.
You might
Now-
get. You might get Noladin's help, and depending on the task, I'm more than willing to help Noladin.
Thus, they'll follow me along, but it's you and I who are making the deal, and I should let you know. A favor from me usually means you'll see things coming before they ever arrive. For I can see things before they happen and shape the future.
He will take out a eyepiece and place it over his eye and begin to look you all up and down, up and down. He will stop on Wilby for a number of minutes as you just wait there.
And we dance it in, you put your foot there, and then you put foot back, and then you flap around.
And then he will move over to Vincent and stop there. And Vincent, make me a perception check.
I need to grab the door real quick. I'll be right back.
Ask consent first.
18.
18. You know he stops his eye just above your heart, right where the mark is, and he stares at it right at that spot. And then he looks up at your eyes, and then he carries on. All right. I'll point you in the way for a favor at a later date from that one and that one and this and you. Yeah, you too. And he will point at Vincent, Welby, and Nillidan. If you all agree, I'll point you in the way.
Could I get an insight check to see if there's a nefarious or malintent to his request?
You may.
Can I help him? I'm proficient.
And I also, because I want to make sure my friends aren't going to get effed.
I'm sorry, but you're dancing on rocks right now.
I'm not. I don't know
Oh,
what you're
sorry.
talking about.
You're right. I wasn't looking at the
It's
thingy.
it's just me and Wilby.
13, 23, 16. Okay. Nullidan, you see him, and it is not like there is intent to hurt any of you. But when it comes to Vincent and Malby, it looks like you've seen wizards kind of have this look in their eye before. It's like looking at a new recipe, new spell. It is very scientific. It is very, let me experiment on that. Maybe I could do something with that later on. There's something about those two that is piquing his inner wizard right now.
Nullidan just extends a hand to accept on his part.
Thank you. And then he will look to Vincent.
Sure, we can have a deal, and I'll extend my hand as well.
He'll shake it, and then he will look at the breakdancing birdman. You might want to tell your friend you just made a deal.
Hey, Welby, you want to make a deal with the wizard?
Yeah.
He's in.
Very well. Now, when you said deal, I know the power of deals, and they can change the very fabric of our world, depending on the one signing. And it just so happens, for the last few weeks, some strange happenings have been going on in the city that have escaped their circumstances, seem to be becoming more frequent. There is a old miner named Darak. He has been working in the mines for a very long time now. And yet, a few weeks ago, his luck seemed to have just turned around out of nowhere, discovered a large pocket of mithril. And in the last few days, he has purchased his own mining company down in the last ring. And another one, Henrielle, a woman who has been very known to be sickly. And a few days ago, it would seem she had just miraculously been healed. People are calling it a miracle of the All-Hammer, but I know that the gods do not intervene as such. I suggest one of those, or perhaps asking around, trying to find other people who have seemed to have just come under much luck. That would be your best bet.
Interesting. And where can we find these two individuals particularly? Is there a district they stay in?
Well, he is on the lowest level with the miners. She's on this level. Although I do not know where she lives. She usually works at the nearby brothel as one of the bar maidens there.
Well, that seems very helpful. We have a direction now, do we, gentlemen? Shall we depart? Or how would you like to claim your favor? Or are you saving it for a rainy day?
I'll be in contact once I decided. But
Sending, yes?
yes. But if it's all right with you, if I could have but a moment to speak with this Welby alone.
Welby, you probably should stop dancing on the bombs. The nice wizard would like to speak with you.
I mean, I guess I could stop. Yeah.
He will open the door for you to enter if you would like to go in.
Yeah, I'll go in.
He will then close the door,
He's a wizard.
and he will begin to look you up and down, Wilby, and examining your form. Tell me, Wilby, do you know how you came into being?
Huh?
Do you know how you became like this?
Yeah.
And do you know how to perform this as well?
Nope.
I see. The man who did this, or the woman, do you know their name?
No. The DM hasn't told me yet.
Damn. You should get on that. I'm pretty sure that you put it in your backstory, right?
I don't think so.
I see. I know what's okay. Very well.
I can make one. Albert.
Albert. Very well, Welby. And just one last thing. Are you truly only 4 years old?
I'm sorry, I didn't hear that word you just said.
Are you truly only 4 years old?
I mean, as far as I remember, yeah.
Thank you.
Well, I've been like this for 4 years.
I see.
I don't know how long Albert had me. Time is kind of irrelevant. Relevant. What are those words?
Very well. Thank you, Welby. And he will begin to lead you to the door.
You're welcome, wizard.
And the rest of you will see him walk out, unarmed, unchanged. And he will just kind of nod at Wilby and then at the rest of you and shut the door.
So, brothel first, or do we want to go to the mines, where they've been obviously having Underdark issues?
Oh, I would say if we go visit we might have better luck with the lady than we will have with the miner.
So, brothel on this floor.
Indeed.
Awesome. Who likes to visit a brothel midday? Oh, do you think they're open?
Oh, I'm sure they are. They tend to be open, and I think I know somebody that can go and find it pretty easy, and I'm just going to pat Falvor on the back.
What up? How's it going?
I'm sure you can go find us a brothel. You seem like the sort.
Brothel? Oh, I've visited many. Sure, I'll find one. Shouldn't be too hard. However, dwarves are kind of weird. I'm not really into dwarves. I don't know. I mean, maybe you, Malrum. I heard that they're really hairy. Especially the women. But I don't even know if that's what you want. Why are we looking for a brothel? I'm so confused.
Oh, there was a lady there who was rather sickly, who just got cured recently. And a favor might have been passed along.
Alright. Well, let's go find a brothel.
Okay. If Falvor is leading the charge,
Hell yeah.
make me an investigation check with advantage.
18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18 22.
22. For the rest of you, it's almost like watching a bloodhound at work. He begins to smell the air for cheap perfume, and he goes on the prowl.
I can smell a destiny.
He goes from street to street. You can see that he is a true master of finding brothels. And maybe 20 minutes of kind of wandering this ring, eventually you will see a very kind of, yes, dwarven made building with dwarven architecture, but it's much more rounded at the ends, a lot less sharp corners than what is normally seen. And you will see that it is indeed a brothel, and Falvor is truly
Ta-da!
not to be fucked with when it comes to this.
So what are we looking for, boys? It's pretty early for a brothel.
Oh, there's a. From what I understand, she's only a barmaid, so
Now,
she might be around.
Don't use language like that. She's not only a barmaid. She's so many things.
Will you been to many brothels?
Nope. Is this like a soup place?
Yeah.
Oh.
Sure.
Well, I've never had soup before, so I'm excited.
Let's go on inside. Is it open?
It does seem to be open,
Oh
but
no.
you don't see anyone on the inside.
Oh.
I mean, not like customers. There are people on the inside, but they seem to be working there. A lot of people are moving tables, putting chairs down, cleaning glasses, things like that.
Are these mainly dwarfs?
All dwarves.
All dwarfs. Well, I mean, do we see any women tending the bar?
Make a perception check.
No. Do you want to do them?
No, I do not. Definitely not. Not dwarfs, thank you. 20.
20. You do see some female dwarves on the inside. Some of them are very kind of like halfly dressed. Some of them are kind of look to be just arriving, and some are behind bars and setting up tables and things like that.
Oh, so we've come pretty early in the day of the brothel.
Oh, we were just looking for information at this point.
Well, most of us are, anyways.
Very true.
I miss that. It's early in the morning for a lap dance? Yeah. But we want to talk to the employees about the individual, and if they're there, now's the time to talk.
We should definitely get Wilby a lap dance.
You mean soup? We're gonna get him a bowl of soup.
Yeah, that as well.
Is the door locked, closed, or inaccessible?
If you go and try the door, it does seem to be open.
Yeah, I'm gonna walk in authoritatively.
Okay.
I will follow him.
As you walk in, quite a few of the people will kind of stop and look at you with kind of a weird expression on their face, like, why are they here so early? It's far too early. And one of them will just look at you and just say, oh, sorry guys, we are open, but we don't really have anything set up right now. You're really, really early.
Excellent. Me and my merry band of weirdos aren't actually here for the normal fare that you provide. We were looking to speak to an individual, one of your bar maidens.
Only the best soups, please.
I'm sorry, soup?
Hey, you do soup?
I mean, we can make some soup if that's what you want.
Yeah, that's what Wilby's into. He likes soup.
Oh, oh, does he like the girls in the soup? Oh my god.
You know it.
Right. What kind of soup, little man?
Guys, help me out.
Cream and cheese.
Worm soup.
Creamy, cheesy worm soup, please.
Sure. Belle, could you just go out and get some worms for our guests, and I'll begin to get that for you. For the rest of you, gentlemen, can I offer you maybe perhaps some of the ladies, as we, of course, do. And she'll begin to clap her hands, and many different
Oh
dwarven
no!
ladies will begin to appear.
Yo, Malrum, that one's your type. The one with the beard.
Ah, Cinna. If you would like a night alone with Cinna, I can arrange it, Mr. Malrum.
Oh, I'll be fine. I'm only here for information.
Well, did you say you wanted to talk with one of my staff?
Yeah, you had a barmaid and barkeep that recently was rather ill that made a miraculous recovery, we heard.
Oh. You're not from the Temple of the All-Father, are you? I mean, All-Hammer, are you?
No. Not in the slightest.
All right.
We actually, we have a friend that's been rather sickly himself, and we were just wanting to see if we could go to the same place she did.
She will immediately look at Vincent and his kind of dark posture. Oh, is it that one?
We don't like to point it out. He's very self-conscious.
Oh, you poor dear. And she'll kind of come up to you, Vincent, and put a hand on your shoulder, or about mid arm.
I'm gonna put my hand out before she does. Just shake my head.
He's special, but we love him very much.
Oh, I see. Well, if you want some time with one of the girls, even if she's not one of the working girls, it will cost you, of course. Is that all right?
That's fine.
And how long would you wish to have her company?
What?
3 minutes. That's all I'll need.
I don't need. We don't need to know about your. What do you do it by time slots? We didn't need to get into the specifics of the individual.
Well, why don't we just say free gold then?
I mean, while we're here, you know.
Oh, you, and she goes over to you, Falvor. Are you wanting to one of the girls?
Do you by any chance have any other people that are not dwarfs?
We do.
Oh.
Can I interest you in their company?
Kobold.
Yes, obviously.
Oh, very nice. Well, just give me a moment.
Half-orc.
And I'll go get her.
Oh no. She's gonna be a monster.
Suddenly Goliath shows up in the bar.
I mean, I've never been with a Goliath before.
Death by Snoo Snoo.
I mean, I'm into it.
The spirit is willing, but the flesh is bruised.
Give me 1 second.
It's another werebear.
Maybe a gnome.
Oh God. To be any smaller than a dwarf.
It's like we have no one over 4 feet tall.
20, please. Okay. And a moment later, she will bring out a
no.
feline individual that you know to be as tabaxi, and very tigeress kind of posture and also form. And she, as soon as she sees you, she'll begin to go into like a rumbling purr. Well, how long will you desire to have her?
I mean, how long are you boys gonna be around? You're not gonna leave me here, are you?
I
I can catch up. I don't mind.
you probably need at least, what, half an hour?
Yeah, that works. Half an hour's good.
I'm sure you'll be done before we are. Don't worry.
How dare you, Vincent? I am a man, good sir.
Well, if you would like her company for that long, why don't we say a nice 12? No, let's say 15 gold.
15, yeah. Sure, why not? I've never been with a tabaxi before.
And as you say that, she will get very close to you, eye to eye, and you can almost feel the vibration of the purring, and she'll just say to you, "And after tonight, you will never want to be with anything else."
Oh, God. See, I imagine it's sexy, and then I hear your voice, Aiden, and it's just like, oh, God, it's a man talking to me.
Make love to me. But she will grab you by the collar and begin to
I'll see you
lead
boys in half an hour.
into another room. Panta fireplace.
Taking the boots off.
Meanwhile, though, the rest of you, you will see across the room what looks to be a not a beautiful female dwarf, but she is cute in her own way. On the older side, and she is cleaning glasses and kind of overhearing this conversation and kind of been trying to lay low, but as the other female dwarf kind of points to her, well, you got 3 minutes with her, and that's all. And she will just look at you, the rest of the group.
Let's go then.
Yeah.
She's waiting for one of you to approach her to ask her. This is the female dwarf that you were here to speak with, the one that got better.
Good day, ma'am. I am Nulladin. By chance, could I have your name?
Oh, I just put away my goddamn notes. Did anyone write down her name?
I don't know if we got her name.
I don't think we got it.
I think I told you. I put away.
Yeah, he did, but I missed it.
Damn it. You know what, I'll just say, she'll look at you and say, Cyrilla.
Cyrilla, pleasure to meet you. We heard you had recently been host to a miracle, yes?
Yes. I was feeling...
Qualified, obviously.
Yeah.
Qualified miracle.
Are you from the temple?
No. Not at all. We were looking to see if we might gain an audience with the... And then he doesn't quite make it hush sound, but he does have a noticeably softer tone. The creature that performed said miracle. And maybe if you have details on the dealings that may have become a transaction in the process, we would be most grateful.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'll do an insight check on that.
Yeah. She is clearly lying, and she looks very nervous and a little afraid.
Before you continue, we are not here to cast a judgment or aspersion against what, by all means, in the end, is a miracle, and we're glad for your health. We simply seek an audience, and we're hoping that you could help facilitate that. And we will be on our way and never speak another word of it, and wish you the best.
Persuasion check.
I'm going to use the luck. We'll go with that one.
She will look around at first. My health was failing me, and I did not have the money to go to the temples. And one of my friends, he told me that he was gifted something precious, and he said that if I were to try it, maybe this person could help me as well. He told me to go to the fountain in the old district and to make a wish there. He told me that a day later, if I was chosen, I would receive a letter telling me where to go. And there I met. It was something not human. It looked like a human, but it was not. It talked with me for a while. It gave me a drink. It bought me a meal. And it told me that it could heal me, make me well. In exchange, I would owe it anything it wanted at a later date. But my friend, he all he had to give was his land. Sign over a bit of his land, and there have been others that have been told to give other things up. I do not know who or what he is, but I know if you wish to meet with him, your best bet is to go to the the fountain, and make a wish there. Toss in a coin, and then wait a day.
You have been most gracious and helpful and trusting. I appreciate that. Is there anything we can do for you?
Do not tell anyone that I told you this.
I will maintain your secret with the utmost respect.
I hope he can help you as well.
As do I. We gave, 3 gold to the owner?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to give her 3 gold as well for her time, just as a tip.
She'll take it gladly and smile as you do. Thank you.
Thank you. And take care.
You as well.
Well, we can wait. And he kind of 20 minutes? You think he's gonna survive another 20?
I guess we'll just have to see how he looks after he's out, now won't we?
True.
Balvar,
Well,
give me a deck save.
Oh yeah. Funny bitch.
You hear girlish moans coming from the other room. Balvar is a true beast.
I'm a true girl.
I was gonna say that was Favor. Well, we've got time.
Wait.
I was gonna say, how far is the fountain from?
From the old district, you would know it to be one of the top layers. It would be the layer that you first came in at, where the entrance was.
Right. Is that something we can head over there to and then back for Falvor to be done? Or
no, it'd take you longer.
okay.
Malrum, I'll make you a bet.
Alright, I'm listening.
100 gold, and I put it on the table. She licked his ass.
He ain't wrong.
Huh.
Falvor into weird shit, bro.
Oh my God.
I heavily debate. You know what? I'll take you up on that. Are you saying she did or she didn't?
She did. I heard that girlish laugh.
Take that bet. We'll see what happens.
Hey, gentleman never tells.
Well, I guess it's good we're not dealing with gentlemen. Oh!
Wow. All right, Malrum. Fuck you.
I'd like to leverage my gambler background for the probability of, of that bet.
The odds are very in favor of Vincent.
No, she never did. I would never let. Bro, she got a Velcro tongue. Cats have got Velcro tongues.
In that case, it is not in Vincent's favor.
And Vincent's the one that put the bet up? Is that what I...
Uh-huh.
Depends.
Vincent.
Is Falvor into that?
A fool and his money are soon parted, Vincent. I feel like I shouldn't steal straight from you.
I think it's a reasonable bet.
You never know what Falvor's gonna do. So I guess we'll just have to wait and see what happens here.
Oh my God! I'm glad that I've just become the clown of the group that you guys just hate. It's great.
I love it.
You guys suck.
No, you suck.
No, I don't.
By the way, have you ever seen what the underside of a cat tongue looks like? It's
Yes, I have. It's horrifying.
Yeah. But some time passes, and eventually you will first see the Tabaxi walk out and give the rest of you a wink as she goes to the bar. But soon following her, Falvor, how would you walk out of that room?
Like $1,000. I feel amazing right now. That was the best thing I've ever felt in my life. I love Tabaxis now.
The rest of them are looking at you like almost like they're waiting for something or trying to peer into your soul to figure something out.
Hey boys. Damn, you guys missed out. That was amazing. I'm just saying. 15 gold was worth it.
Was there any butt stuff with that 15 gold?
Butt stuff?
Yeah.
Hey, a gentleman never tells.
As Falvor will shout, "Butt stuff!" you'll see a few faces turn around towards him.
No, I'm not going to tell them.
In that case, you'll never know if you won the bet or not.
Boys can keep your money.
And all you'll see is me slide that money back. No context.
Should we go to the first ring up there?
How you guys get the information?
We did. We gotta go back to where we came, up top.
I'm horrified with that gift that you just put in. That is the worst.
Or the best. Depends on your perspective, I guess.
Oh my god. But, do you guys head up to the first ring?
Yes.
Wait for me, guys.
Oh yes, your soup.
Do you have your soup?
I was out in the garden with the soup slut finding some worms.
As the fornication was happening, you were helping yourself to a delicious, what was it again? Cheese worm soup?
I suppose so.
And it is indeed delicious. And every now and then, a girl will walk up to you and take some of your soup and kind of just rub it onto their chest area for some reason, not knowing why.
I'll give them a thumbs up every time they do.
But eventually, you will have your soup and begin to make your way to the top ring.
How was everybody else's soups?
Oh, that was just for you.
Mine was
Delicious.
super refreshing. I had air soup.
I can't wait to tell all the people we meet about how good the brothel soup is.
It's in the broth.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Everyone take 1d6 psychic damage right now. But you will make your way up to the top. And I'll just say who would be leading this the group right now?
I have no idea where this well is.
Probably Falbor and his false bravado.
Strutting ahead.
Yeah, I feel amazing right now, but I don't know where this well is.
I'll say Nillidan if you want to make an investigation check as you were doing the talking. 13. It takes you a while, but eventually you will come across in the very old district where no one really goes anymore. As the lower down you are, the newer the ring is, and this ring is it is the main entrance, but there are lots of old buildings here, old statues, old in this case. Oh, roll 20, you're killing me. Old fountains. And eventually you will make your way there. You will see a beautifully, but again, very old and very dusty looking fountain that is still working, in use. But you can see from the dust on the ground that very few people have been here in the last few weeks. And you'll see in the actual pool itself a number of coins. Not many, but a number of gold coins.
Well, it will be 3 coins.
No, don't. That's a good way to pick up a curse. You don't want to do that.
That's why I said Wilby should get them.
So
don't worry, if we get cursed, Malram has magic that can get rid of it.
Exactly.
On task at least. Are we wishing to go to the Shadowfell, or are we wishing to talk to the creature? I feel like we should just wish for passage to the Shadowfell.
I wish for passage to the Shadowfell, spirit of the pond water.
Oh, I actually have a little bit of a better idea, and I'm going to cast Detect Good or Evil.
Okay. Let me just read this for a second. Okay. You will cast a spell, and you'll feel nothing.
He's dead.
And she said that she met the creature up here, right?
Nope.
No. A day later, got a letter where to meet.
Yeah.
Yeah, and she didn't ever tell us where she met him, right?
Correct.
She said that from her friend, they met at different places each time. It seems like there is no one place where, this entity meets people. They get a letter to go to a location, and then they go the next day.
Well, we can make our wish, and while you guys are doing that, I'm just gonna take a little bit of a walk around and see if the creature is in this area.
Okay.
Or we can stake it out and see what happens.
All right. I mean, I'll put a gold piece in and say I wish for passage to the Shadowfell for myself and my group of students.
Okay. In that case, as you go up and you toss a coin in, could you make me an Arcana check?
I'm going to look on that.
That's your second luck.
Correct.
Okay. 19. As you toss in the coin and you say the words, you will see at the bottom of this pool of water a very, very small rune begins to glow and then fades.
If I had to pick, is it like like kind of a modified sending spell?
It has very communication type feel to it.
Gotcha.
The rest of you watch him toss in the coin. He gets a little bit closer to the water to inspect something, and nothing seems to happen.
Well, I think the message has been received, and now we just have to wait a day or so, as I understood it.
Yay.
Uh, I'm just gonna, and I didn't get any. I'm assuming I didn't get anything off of my spell because I got that for 10
Nope.
minutes. Okay, so, well, I didn't sense anything as far as if there was a creature nearby, but I have it for 10 minutes, so we can just see if there's anything around if you want.
It's your call. It looked like there was some kind of communication rune on the bottom of the wells, so I do not think they're in close proximity, nor would they need to be.
Oh, I'll just walk around for 10 minutes and see if he is nearby,
Find
just in
any
case.
abominations or
Okay.
other divine beings.
You walk around for 10 minutes and you do not find anything.
Well, I guess we'll see if Falvor and Vincent want to have another drink off again, because they apparently decided to last night.
I mean, we could go visit the place that the mining company.
Getting some information from them too. Yeah, that seems like not a bad idea.
Yeah. Probably a bit more productive than me and Vincent having a drinking competition. But I'm in. If we want to drink, let's do that instead. That's way more fun.
Well, let's just compare sources real quick, and if everything's the same, then we'll just wait till tomorrow.
So head down to the mining ring and see if we can find the newly opened up not mining guild, but mining company that just started.
I'll say that it is very easy for you to find this, and it's for the sake of time. You will talk with this individual, and they will tell you basically the same as they made a wish, they got a coin, and then they waited, and they were contacted. It's pretty much the same story, except for this person. He promised that no matter what, he could never leave this city and move somewhere else. But the
Well,
information itself will be pretty much the same.
Cool. I'm good to then fast forward to if we get a letter.
Okay. In that case, as you all take your rest, and if you want to hit your tokens as a full rest. Oh God. Yes. The next day comes, and this would be under Nullidan. Under your door, you will find, once you awake, a letter. Black, sealed with red wax.
Ooh. Is there a symbol on the letter?
Nope.
I'll bring it to the group if they're having breakfast or whatever and open it with them.
Okay. Eventually, you all kind of gather up into the tavern area, and as you see Nillidan walk down the stairs and kind of sits down with you all and presents the dark letter.
Oh, it seems he might have heard of her wish. What does it say?
Yeah, I open it and give it a quick read, and then we'll read it out loud, just in case there's "do not speak of this to anyone" type
Okay.
clause or something.
As you open it, you'll see that it is not a large letter. It is simply an address and a time. Later on tonight, you are to meet at the Beveled Inn at roughly around 8:20 at night.
We good to go? 8:20? Anybody have any final things to note? Because I do believe once we make this meeting, we shall be promptly in Shadowfell.
I mean, let's get going.
If you guys
I'm
want to do
pretty
it
well.
before moving on to this next part of the story, now is the time.
I'm good to go.
Yep, me too.
Okay. In that case, you will spend the day kind of just waiting where you are, and eventually you will begin to make your way down a few rings, and finally finding your way towards this inn. And I will move you. If you would all like to place your tokens here. Finally arriving at this inn, it is quite a large kind of tavern / inn, and quite upscale. As it is not a pub, but it is not a super fancy place, but it's still pretty nice. And as you enter, you will hear music beginning to blare, and people talking, beers being spilt, women kind of laughing. What do you guys do?
It's
Let's go and see if our contact is here, I guess. And I'll go ahead and just step in.
yeah. It didn't give a room or a table or anything like that. It just said
Nope.
this inn at 8:30.
And then I'll just kind of look around and see if there's anything like what was described to us.
the kid in the corner is creeping me out already.
You
I
know
mean,
nothing.
yeah.
But you will make your way into the inn, and if anyone wants to make a perception check or investigation, they can. A 19 and a 20. Okay. Looking over this room, you see dwarves. Lots of dwarves. Drunk dwarves, drugs, dwarves about to probably go have sex, dwarves that look mad, dwarves that look like they're trying to chill out after a day mining. There is one individual in this whole place that seems to stand out from all the rest. And it looks like a human child in the far back corner of this inn.
It seems she might be. It seems like our contact might be the one back there. And I'm assuming it's the one that we've already been pinging, but I'll just kind of nudge my head over towards her.
It looks to
It
be
could
sorry,
be
I
a
had-
a
terrifying
small
child.
boy. And just so
Well, go on, Doladin. You're the one the letter's addressed to. Well, I'll be here. Don't be shy. It's just a kid.
if you look in the chat, you should see a proper image of this child.
Don't be shy. It's just a painting of a kid.
What they'll do is I'm not even going to worry about grabbing a drink or anything. Basically, as soon as Nolan heads over there, I'm just going to be following him, staying close.
Okay.
There's no seats. Good evening.
Hello.
It's sick.
I assume I have found the individual before me who had written this letter, and he places the letter on the table.
You would be correct.
Might I know how to properly address you?
You may call me the One.
Do you have an honorific title or Mr. the One?
Just
Don't-
the One.
No, don't assume it's gender.
I didn't.
You said mister.
Or I could
Malvern,
have said Miss.
could you make me a religion check? Wow.
Woo! Intelligence-based skills are not my thing.
Okay. This kid's weird.
So, you wish, and you want me to grant.
I wouldn't really say a wish, more of a request, as we are looking to get into the Shadowfell, and we're told to find you in this fine city.
Not a wish. More of a need.
Indeed.
Transactional bartering is what we were aiming for. If you have the
Well.
means, we have the fare.
Please, present.
You don't strike me necessarily as for want of material possessions of this realm, this plane's number. We do have currency, but I believe this might be more in line with something you would find to pique your interest. And he puts the unicorn horn on the table. It's wrapped up. He puts it on the table and unfurls the cloth.
The boy will immediately go over and grab it, and he will smell it at first. almost like an older man would smell a cigar, and then he will begin to lick it, tasting what it once was a part of. He will smile, and as he does, you'll see a row of blackened teeth, some broken, some sharpened.
This is nice. Tell me, why do you wish to go to the Shadowfell?
Oh, there's something there that we seek.
I do know how these games play out. Is that part of the payment? Providing you cause?
No, I'm just interested.
Oh.
It isn't a very nice place to be.
No, some would say it's one of the least favorable planes to travel to.
But you wish a deal. Let us get it over with then, shall we?
I would appreciate your time and promptness, as we do have objectives that require us in the Shadowfell, and I do not wish to waste your time unduly. If this payment is acceptable, we are prepared to travel there when you are capable of providing transport.
And there is a particular place that we would like you to send us to, if able. And I'll give him the note that we got from the Academy of where exactly we need to go in the Shadowfell.
I see. Very well. You've caught me in a good mood. So, I will take the horn as a introductory payment. And in exchange, we shall have a little game between us. If you win, I will grant your request, and that will be that. If I win, I will still grant your request, but at a later date, I may ask something of you. Anything of all of you.
Can I get a vibe check on the odds, or should I? I'll try to leverage the gambler background once I know what the game is, I suppose.
That's up to you.
Can we not just pay him the platinum as well?
I'm down for a game. What's the what game you have in mind?
Checkers.
Checkers. Sounds good. Although I have played that in the last few days, no.
Backgammon.
I like your style. But how about one of the
Table
old
tennis.
favorites?
Oh.
He will
Oh, Jesus.
swing his hands, and before you on the table, you will see a chess set appear.
Any of us good at chess?
I would think Nullidin's smart enough. Personally, out of character, I'm a very proficient chess player. I teach it to my kids in their in the club.
Your DM begins to cry.
Well,
I mean, that's the offer that he's making right now. You have not offered the platinum yet, but it's up to you guys.
I think Nulliden, you should just play him in chess. You
Kick his
clap him.
ass, Nulliden.
Yeah, kick his ass. Destroy the DM.
Fuck
Oh my
this kid.
He sucks at chess. I played against him in real life.
All right, that's it.
gloves are coming off now, kids.
Yeah, we're going to be playing demon chess.
Oh,
It's where I
Jesus.
win.
Well, I have a couple of portents and luck, and yeah, I'll gladly play chess.
So, you wish to be my opponent?
I have studied the game quite well.
Very well. But I warn you, wizard, I do not like cheaters in my games. Do you understand?
I will cast no spell, but I cannot make a promise that I have not already seen the outcome. For the game of chess does have a certain predictability to it, but I will not cheat or sleight a hand.
One last thing we have to do. We have to sign.
Well, I mean, the third pack alone is telling me that I will be imparted with ancient knowledge
Oh,
beyond
I
grasp.
assure you, you do not have to take the other packs. It is the first one. The other two are just in case you ever wish for more.
Ah, yes. There's. Yep. I do have to ask. There is a second clause of the first pact. You do realize that you have potentially your name on the top of the contract, or am I mistaken? This seems like a catch.
What do you
Get brain,
mean?
demon.
It is a simple contract of Bator, and the one who would uphold it is Asmodeus.
Right, but I will not be asking about your true form. But it does lead one to believe that that is information already given. So is my knowledge based on that?
You do not ask for the name. That is all.
Understood. I'm very particular with the words, so I want to make sure I do not put myself or yourself in a nullification of a contract mid form. Can I get an intelligence or an investigation check just to kind of speed things up to make sure that he covers any of the gotchas?
You may. Make me a investigation check.
I will luck that since we've had a night's sleep, and I've got. And we'll just stick with that. That's fine.
Okay. You look it over, and it seems like a semi-straightforward contract. As long as you don't, you uphold your side, things should be fine. And at any time down the line, you wish to activate the other two packs, that is up to you. But they come at a great cost.
Mm-hmm.
So, do you sign it, or does somebody else?
Since the first pact regards the game of chess that I would be playing, I will sign.
Okay. Please make a note of that you have signed this. From there, once you sign, he will smile, make a copy for you as he moves his hand, and you will see the piece of paper begin to split into two. He will take one, he will slide over the other.
Well, should we get started?
I do believe so. He'll take a bishop from each side, put him in his palms, and behind his back, switch him out, and then hold him out.
Out of game what?
To determine who's first. Like, you can pretty much decide if you want white or black.
I thought white always went first.
It does, but it depends on who picks. That's why he took one of each piece.
Ah, I see what you mean. He
But
put that white was on his side and black was on your side.
All right, so that's fine. So he'll go first then.
Mm-hmm. And there you go.
Idiot! That's the worst opening move you could ever make.
You ain't wrong.
Goddamn. We'll see. Now, as this game begins, the rest of you, what are you doing in this bar?
Cheered on Daladin.
Watching Nolan play. I've played a lot of chess.
Okay. What your actual
I win.
your
Balboa has, yeah.
Checkmate.
That's not checkmate.
Yeah,
He can take you with his castle.
That's true.
his rook.
Oh yeah. Good point.
He missed. Oh,
There you go. That's
You
what-
just gave away your queen on the first hand. On second hand, that's not very good.
I'm gonna walk over to Malrum.
Oh, here we go.
And we may have to cheat.
I don't think that cheating with this entity is going to be very smart.
Well, neither will be doing favors for him, I don't think.
He did that on purpose, obviously.
If you wish to start thinking of ways to cheat, that's something you need to decide.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think we should cheat. It's not a good idea.
Indeed.
You still got this.
But I will
Nolan.
be watching for. I'm just watching for Malplay is all that I'm doing.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll be watching to make sure he doesn't cheat as well.
I'm gonna try to knock pieces over with boogers from far away.
Booger bombs. Is that what you're saying?
Definitely still winnable. It's just going to be difficult.
Who's drawing green shit?
They're boogers.
It's the boogers.
Oh my god. I believe it's your move. There you go.
Smart.
Yeah.
This is truly riveting stuff.
Sorry.
I love it.
Are there any real chess players? Well, I know that you are, but any others?
I
You know,
just slapped my head.
witnesses
I watched that Netflix show about it.
or-
I mean, I've played a bit, but I'm just like, eh.
I played
I
a
don't
lot.
think.
Mhm.
Yeah, I used to play a lot too.
I'm sick at this game.
When do you want me to point out that the board's not set up correctly?
What do you mean?
The white square should be on the right side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
all the time.
The what?
The right square should be on the right corner, not on the left corner.
Oh,
That should be yeah.
It's demon chess. It's okay.
It's demon chess. Yeah.
That's right. It's inverted.
It's that's. I just wanted to make sure that we're aware.
It's demon chest. It's like wizard
Yeah.
chess, but much more shit.
So my turn, yeah.
Yeah.
I think you should get your queen back because of that mistake.
I don't think I can move white pieces, so
Nah,
There you go. I have not played this game in quite a long time.
We could tell.
Yeah.
Your turn, Whitey.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
The rapt silence of watching a chess game.
I know. I'm sorry.
It's so good.
He's concentrating. After the fuck up with the queen, he
Yeah, like
yeah.
that and like my move set is inverted, so it's messed me up seeing the bishop on the wrong. Like I'm
Mhm.
good, but
See, demon chest. It fucks you up, man.
Ooh, Daladan, you gonna get him?
wait, did you move?
No.
No.
Thinking real hard.
Real hard.
I can smell smoke.
It's not a bad move.
I'm just trying to fuck with him. Get him, Daladan, you blue bastard.
What the fuck? Yes, keep talking with to him. It'll distract him.
All right.
Yay.
Ha! You fell into my trap card. No, not really.
What the fuck?
That was interesting.
Guys, I did it. I hit the king.
hit the king.
Check. Check. I do believe
That's mate.
No, it's
Can I-
not. You
can I
can't
just
take
do
it
that?
because
No.
Oh,
no,
yeah,
you cannot
right.
do that.
No, but there's another space you can move
he's got
to.
one move.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Your turn.
Check.
And that's stalemate.
No,
No,
you're in
Isn't
check.
it?
because you can move other pieces.
Just have to go back to the position, yeah. It's only stalemate when you repeat the same spot 3 times in a row.
Mm-hmm.
Which is a draw, which is not what you want, Noladin. You'll lose. Count as a win.
Well, it just
Castles!
makes if they both lose, right? If they both lose, they both owe each other something.
Stalemate, you both win.
No, you both draw.
Right.
But the
But-
team would have to have no other pieces. He'd only have to have his king, basically.
Yeah.
You-
You can make. There's plenty of legal moves he can make.
Mm-hmm.
It's your move.
I know. I'm
Oh, okay.
running a couple things. There we go.
Did you move?
He did.
I did.
Okay.
Yep. Rook to that square.
We both lost our queens. It's so sad.
Check.
The audience waits. A pin drop can be heard. What will happen next?
I'm cringing.
I would like to cast Cringe at 9th level.
Based.
Thank you, by the way.
Oh, by the way, did you two decide if you're going to try and cheat?
Check.
No, we're good.
No, we're good.
They know you. They're clapping your cheeks right now, Aiden.
Check.
Yeah, I saw that way too late.
Only one spot you can go.
Check. 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 Mate.
No, not me.
Yeah, it is. He put
Yeah.
his horse
Yeah,
in the only safe space for him.
Yeah, that's yeah.
Yeah, it's checkmate.
It's mate.
I love this game. I suck at it, but I do love it.
It is. It's one of my favorites as well. You definitely caught me off guard. Flip board and then not paying attention to taking the pawn because I just couldn't believe you made that first move that you did. I'm like, oh no, that's.
And at this point,
Do I now reveal that I only am playing Intelligence 5? No.
Correct.
Would seem I am bested. Very well. You wish to go to the Shadowfell.
Correct. My party and I wish to go to the Shadowfell and to the location as best you can produce. What was the name of it?
I don't think there was a specific place. It was just
You were given
the place.
directions on a piece of paper that you gave to him.
Yeah.
I believe it was the Lonely Castle, or was that a different one? It was one of those. But you hand over the piece of paper. He did look at it, and he kind of looks back at you.
I would have loved a favor from you, but a deal is a deal. And please, take my congratulations as you go.
And with that, you'll begin to see the lights in this very nice dwarven tavern begin to flicker, and your surroundings begin to morph. The music begins to fade away, and darkness takes you all, but only for a second, as you begin to hurl your bodies, your beings, your souls through what seems like an ocean of stars, and what looks to be warping space around you, as what looks to be grey mountains, grey hillsides, grey pathways all around you beginning to come into focus, stretching around you, making a tapestry. And with that, you find yourselves in a very strange place. Dark skies above you. Almost screaming winds around you. You see smoke in every direction rising into the clouds. And all of you feel alone, scared, and almost like all the joy has just been sapped out of you. If you would like to place your
Impossible.
tokens. You mostly feel that. However, Vincent, you feel really, really good here. You feel stronger here. And something inside you just feels like you're home.
Okay.
So, what do you do?
We fucking walk around.
In that case, walk around. I'd like everyone to make a perception check.
Yeah.
My bones hurt.
You thought I was an owl? I got eagle eyes.
Okay. Valvor and Wilby, you look around and you see the jagged rock mountains in the distance. You see the rising black smoke. You see clouds and a storm in the distance moving across at incredible speeds. But you also see on your right, in the distance, what looks to be a mountain, and sitting on top of it, you see a broken down fortress, and then leading up even higher, you see what seems like standing alone, a castle, surrounded by crumbling walls, and a purple glow just barely being visible to you, Wilby.
Guys, I found Castle Grayscale. And I'll point in the direction of this castle with the purple light and say, are we supposed to go there?
I would imagine that if those were the directions, that perhaps that's where we go. I will mention we're supposed to dispatch of of a foul creature here, and we were not supposed to dispatch of our ride, so we're good there. But it does bring my attention to the fact, how do we get back?
You were given one
Oh.
of those crystals, remember?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the crystal.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Who
It's
has
flash
that, by the
pod.
way? Who has that?
I do.
You do?
Yeah, I have it.
Okay.
Do you want me to test this bridge, make sure it's safe to cross?
Yeah, go for it. I mean, you're pretty light, right?
Well, I mean, I could like stomp on it, make sure it could cover all of you. I'll just go to the bridge and I'll just start
You guys
jumping up and down.
daring actually walk off the path. Oof.
Oh, okay. So you go over to the stone bridge and you begin to stomp on it. Okay.
Death and decay and corruption. The bridges might not be good.
I mean, it is
Okay.
Wilby, though. He is tiny.
In that case, as Wilby, you begin to stomp over this bridge. You do see that bits of the bridge begin to crumble away, but nothing too serious. But as you hear the rocks begin to fall beneath you, you will begin to hear something also beneath you coming upwards. And you will hear this.
There's a dog. It's hurt.
So we hear this as well.
You do.
I suggest Wilby, you back away from the bridge.
I'll look over the edge.
Okay. Make a perception check.
Oh, Jesus.
Guys, it's
Okay.
dark down there.
So, you're not going to see it coming. That's fine.
I'm gonna go into stealth.
Okay. 1 second.
Do you need me to roll or?
You do, but 1 second as
Okay.
this now. Wilby, as you look over the edge and you look deep down, you will see what looks to be stones moving, but they're white and more jagged and very thin. And all of a sudden, in a flash, these rocks, these sticks, whatever they are, they come shooting out towards your face. And I'm guessing a 21 hits.
Yeah. Unless I have cover from being completely obscured by this bridge.
You said you looked over it, right?
Well, so then like 3/4 cover, right?
Technically, yeah. Yeah.
Alright, so then that misses.
Okay. In that case, you watch the arm. What you now see is this creature jumping out of the stonework as a skeletal behemoth kind of just bursts out of the rock around you. Almost like some of the rock is actually fused into the skeleton and goes to claw at your face, just barely missing you.
Ah! It's a bone daddy.
Oh.
And
As
it
I see it-
will... Yep.
As I see it pop up, could I make just a quick check to see if this is something that we could harness the energy off of?
Make me an Arcana check. You have no idea.
Nope.
Okay.
Harness the energy off of?
With
Yeah,
that,
that's
could you
That's the
please...
mission.
Mhm. Could you please all roll me initiative? As your position was given away by Wilby.
yeah,
So-
that's what we were sent here to do. Is we gotta
Oh, yeah. I
suck the
forgot.
life force from a nice creature.
And around you, you will begin to... I'm going to say Vincent and Nillidan and Falvor. Could you all make me perception checks?
Yup.
Okay, all of you see it. You see some of the rocks in the nearby, this scarred landscape of white rock begin to move, and you can see that wherever these creatures are, they seem to blend in very well to this environment. As you will see, these creatures beginning to walk out. Will look to be almost like crabs, but it seems like they're made of bone and skulls and teeth, and they begin to move at quite a good speed.
Well, poo.
So many initiative. Ooh. Hold the phone. Okay, Wilby. Weirdly enough, you're the first to go.
I look back and I say, "Don't worry, guys. I've got the perfect spell for this." And I'll pull out a scroll from my backpack.
Okay.
Give me 1 second. Oh, that didn't work. Anyway, it's a cute little child's drawing of a house and a rainbow and a couple stars. And I say, "Ollie, ollie, oxen free!" And I guess, yeah, I just start glowing a little white, and then I'm gonna take my big axe and I'm gonna do reckless attack and swing at this bone daddy.
Okay, Bone Daddy. Okay, I love that.
Don't assume it's gender.
And I desynced.
I can see its lack of penis.
It could be a bone mama.
Now I can tell.
In the hips.
To the hips.
Little medicine check.
Yeah.
Looking at on this creature, you can see that it is made of many different bodies. So it is all genders.
It's a they.
Yes.
In the plural sense.
Okay, and which creature are you attacking right now?
The bone person.
Okay, and that is a 19 and a 14. Which... Why is this not coming up? 20 today. The first one will hit.
17 slashing.
17 slashing. Okay.
That's it.
Could one or all of you go to the compendium and see if it's working for you guys?
I see the compendium.
Yeah, it's working for me.
It's also working for me.
Okay, now it's working for me. Okay. Oh my god. Okay, so as you unleash your great axe, you will begin to shatter some parts of this creature's form. Bone shards go flying, and it will just look at you as it begins to climb the bridge. But first, this creature will... Yeah. It's gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. Go up to you, Nillidan. In fact,
That's a bag of notes.
Let me add the grid. There you go. Gets up to you, Nillidan, and it will do 2 attacks, and I'm guessing those miss.
Both miss, yes. I don't have to do anything.
Okay. That's its turn. Oh, hello, goodbye, hello, goodbye.
I don't know.
Your turn, Nillidan.
All right. Well, how rude of this thing. I will... I don't know enough about it yet, so... I will... Sorry.
Okay. But think about what you want to do beforehand.
Yeah, I got it. So I'm going to cast that. Does it have any vulnerabilities?
Ooh. You just find out it's vulnerabilities. Is that right?
One sec. What was that? I didn't hear that. My son was talking.
You only find out it's vulnerabilities.
Yes, I should. Yeah, if it has any vulnerabilities.
It
I
has
also
no vulnerabilities.
All right, so then I'm gonna give it a fire vulnerability.
Okay.
Till the end of the turn, I will provoke an attack of opportunity by moving back.
Okay. 19.
I will. I'll take the hit because I want to see how much damage they do.
Okay. You take 5 slashing damage.
That's a lot of damage.
Okay. And then as my standard action, I will cast Firebolt.
Okay.
Nice.
That's a hit.
And then that'll be doubled since it's a vulnerability on theirs now.
24 damage.
Don't mess with the wizard. As you fire off this firebolt, you will actually take off one of its arms, and you'll see part of its body literally just explodes from being hit, as the flame seems to be doing much more damage now to this creature. Even it looks confused at the situation.
And then I will finish my movement by taking 5, 10, 15, 20 back there.
Okay.
I should have used my damn boots because then I would have missed. I forgot to engage my boots because attacks of opportunity get disadvantage. Wasn't thinking. Okay, mine's in the game. Chess mode off.
Balvo, your turn.
Yes. Just to clarify, I went into stealth, right? I did roll a 24.
Yes, you are in stealth. I saw.
Excellent. I think I'm just gonna. I'm just gonna stab the shit out of this thing right next to me.
Okay. Stab away.
I'm interested to see what I can do to this thing. I'll use the short sword. Actually, I'll use the dagger of venom, and then I will shoot something else with my crossbow.
Okay.
I think. Or maybe I'll shoot it. I'm gonna shoot it as well. So, a 10 to hit is probably not gonna hit,
That's
right?
a miss. As you go to stab it, and it goes back into its skull shell.
Is it a 12? I'd actually be advantage because I'm in stealth, right?
12 still misses. Barely.
Okay, cool. Then my crossbow. 14 to hit.
14 does hit.
Oh, it does hit. Excellent. Then that'll be 6 damage.
6 damage. Okay.
And I'm gonna kind of go behind Malrum.
You'll take an attack of opportunity.
That's fine.
It already used its reaction.
Oh, you're right.
Oh yeah, it did. Yeah.
So you move away, and just as you fire one of the bolts into the side of this creature, cutting off another one of its legs, but it keeps on going. Still alive.
Does the piercing damage seem to do its normal amount?
It seems to do the normal amount.
Okay.
And that's the end of your turn. Malrum, your turn.
Okay, so first thing, these all seem undead, correct?
I mean, they're made of bone.
They're made out of bones, Balrog.
Cool. So I am actually going to just kind of stand right up here, and I'm going to go and do a cleric thing.
Ooh.
And I am actually going to hold a channel divinity.
You're a cleric, right? What's your religion score again?
Well, it's a 0, but I'm not trained in it. But it's also I don't know why religion is intelligence based when my skill is wisdom based.
You're the worst cleric
Weird.
ever.
Well, you can make a wisdom religion check.
Yeah.
It just
It's-
depends on what it's for.
Yeah. Well, just like in D&D general, though, it's just like intelligence is the base skill for a cleric. Even though I have a +5 in wisdom and a 0 in intelligence, it doesn't take the 5 for religion. It's fine.
I know plenty
Anyway.
of dumb priests. What?
Yeah.
I'm casting
Yeah,
something
so I'm
or
going
attacking?
No, I am going to be holding a channel divinity.
Okay.
So I'll just throw that in chat so you can see what it does.
What's your
Basically,
trigger?
I'm waiting for. Basically, I want these guys to get closer in 30 feet, which I'm
They're all
assuming
within
all
30
these.
feet.
Are they all within? It's a
Yeah,
30.
that one's in that square, so it's 30 feet.
Yeah, because if I can hit them all, then I will just cast
Yeah, let me make sure you know which ones are in where. That's in there, that's in there.
Just move to here, Maurum, and you can hit them all.
Yeah.
Up to you.
Because it's only. Yeah, that guy's 35 away. So I'll wait for them to close and or attack me, and then I will release the channel divinity. Because I can't really do anything with my bonus action right now anyway, so.
Okay. In that case, it goes to the larger of these creatures, and it will climb up here and make its attacks on you, will be. Yeah. Okay. It's going to begin to split and fracture all around its body, and you watch as these bones that begin to fragment and almost begin to turn into a swarm of bones. And he will move over on top of, I'll just say he's on top of you, and he will do this.
Yeah, 30 hits.
You take 25 piercing damage.
Oof.
Now, did you say you are raging?
Yes.
So that's half.
Yeah, and then wild magic strikes out in retribution. He takes 4 force damage.
4 force damage. Okay. You watch as the shards begin to cinder and splinter even more as a wave of energy comes off of Wilby. And you will take half of 25 is, let's say 12 damage. And that's his turn. This creature will move there. That's its turn. Actually, no, it's going to move there with its action. Vincent, your turn.
I'm gonna target Rock Daddy.
Okay.
Make me a DC 16.
Okay. This should be interesting. That's a 17.
I'm gonna give him unluck on that.
Okay.
Love
It's
the
my
reroll.
reaction. No, it's not a reroll.
Oh, it's not? Oh, my bad.
He has to roll a d4 to minus.
Ah, shit.
Well, as no matter, even if I roll a, oh no, well, if I roll a 1,
You can only roll a 1 to fail, or not fail.
a 3. Okay, he fails.
That's really cool. I need to write that down.
So you're at disadvantage for all your saving throws, right? Because you're restrained.
Hold
Strength checks, all the checks. Not saving throws, I meant checks.
Hang on. Are you casting? Ah, yes, you're casting chains. Could you put the spell description, please?
You got.
Because right now he's a swarm of bone shards, and I don't know if you can pin him.
Yeah, see? He does have disadvantage. If I can.
I'm going to say you cannot, as it says the chains are what restrain it. But right now he is quite literally a swarm. So, you don't... I'll say you can take that move back if you want. Or you can still cast it.
Okay, if he's a swarm...
Him.
No, if I'll switch it up. If he's a swarm, what I'll do is I will cast this then. So I'll point at him. And then a small little bead flies towards him.
Make a dex save. Is it 23?
Was the previous one also a dex save? Could we just use that?
Oh, you're right. It was a dex save. Yeah, I'll say you can have that one. Yes, that's fine. And that is, that's a fail. Because he would have used that on him, so he still would have failed. So, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So that's 21 damage.
Mm-hmm.
Or 24, I would say, because of the higher level.
Doesn't that already get added on?
No, it's 3 from the higher cast and 21. Because it's 66, and then he did a higher cast for another
right.
D6.
Okay. You watch as this creature gets hit hard, and you watch as the flames begin to kind of darken these bone shards. It's still going, but you do see it begin to slow down a little. And can you also make me a wisdom save, Vincent? Okay, you're fine. This guy will get there. Use an action. Get there. It's his turn. This one. Get there. This one will get there.
And right there, I'm going to trigger my cast.
Okay.
Of my channeled divinity. So everything that's undead that can see or hear me within 30 feet must make a wisdom save.
Ooh, that's a lot of saves. Wisdom save for 1. Fail. 2. Fail. 3. Fail. 4. Fail.
Oh God.
5. Fail.
Tell me when you get to the big bone daddy.
Okay, that's the crabs and one that you cannot see right now. And then now I'm doing the bone daddy.
He rolls a 13. Right? Wait.
Is that a reaction? Because you've already used your reaction, right?
It's not. It's my portent. Yeah, they're not reactions.
Oh, goddamn. So he just rolls a 13.
Yeah.
Fail. They all fail.
Cool. So anything that is under a half of CR, but I think they're all higher than that, is instantly destroyed.
Okay.
And everything else is now frightened of me. They cannot move within...
Sorry, hang on. Anything under a half ACR?
Half ACR or under.
Yeah, if they're a half or lower, they are dead. Just gone.
Okay.
God,
bitch. And this is why every group has a cleric.
And he is now frightened of me.
Okay.
Until he takes damage, which is going to be immediately.
Until he takes damage, and it can only dash.
Okay.
Unless there's something that prevents him from moving. And if he can't move, he takes a dodge action.
Okay.
So yeah, so he is now a scared swarm of bone shards.
All right. Is that your or that the end of your thing?
Yep.
Okay. At the top of the round will be you watch as all these little crab creatures just blow up.
Yeah, well, hopefully, Malcolm, don't be mad at me. I'm going to break your turn, undead, and I'm going to swing the axe at him a couple times.
Okay.
I think we got bang for our buck on that one.
Yeah.
The second one hits.
11 slashing.
And
11.
actually, would frighten? I don't think frightened does anything.
Not for
Now-
my attack rolls.
Wilby, can you make me a perception check, please? Now that he is in this form, it seems like your weapon isn't doing that much damage to him.
Even though it's magic?
Mhm.
Okay.
And he can re-roll his save
Yes.
if he says he took damage.
There's 5.
Nope, he's still scaredy bone colossus.
Okay, Nillidan.
I'm gonna use some mind bullets and use a mind sliver on him.
Hell yeah.
Or actually, mind spike. Sorry, I'm using a mind spike.
The turn undead is just over for him. He doesn't have
Yeah.
to make a wisdom save.
Well, he has to keep since
He's
he's
still frightened.
frightened.
Incorrect.
Yes.
Oh, is it?
It's the turn undead is if the creature fails its saving throw, it's turn for 1 minute or until it takes any damage. It just
it just
breaks
ends.
Oh,
if
it's
it
just
keeps it.
over.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So it just ends. Okay. He's no
So
longer
he's no
frightened.
longer scared.
And I make a wisdom save.
Correct.
Let's see how wise this skeleton is. That is a fail.
Consistent 5, so 17 damage, and then I'll always know where the target creature is until the spell ends
Okay.
for an hour. So in case it tries to run, I'll know or hide.
You watch as how do I explain this with psychic damage to bones? You watch as some of the bone fragments begin to vibrate weirdly.
His skull starts to crack.
Would you like to move?
No, I'm happy where I'm at.
Okay. Salvo.
So we're surrounded right now, me and Vincent.
Nope.
Not anymore.
Not anymore.
Pay attention.
I haven't paid attention. I didn't think, but there's 2. I think.
You made a. Did you desync?
I
Because
think
yeah,
roll
my
20's bugging for me right now. Give me a second.
Did you get the red
Yeah.
the red thing at the
I've
top
still
of your
got a
screen?
bunch of enemies surrounding us.
Oh yeah, reload. That's
Oh, yeah,
happened to
they're
me
gone.
twice today.
Okay, cool.
Roll 20 is acting very strange.
It's being a bit annoying.
Yeah. Lots of my stuff
Alright,
isn't working right now.
That's annoying. Well, yeah, I can now see what's happening. That's good. I genuinely thought there was 2 more enemies around me.
No, your cleric just decided to say, "Oh, hey, look at all these things that are at a half CR. Bye bye."
Yeah, he nuked them.
I'm just gonna go into stealth with my bonus action and shoot 1 crossbow bolt at the swarm of bone shards.
Okay.
Hopefully I hit and then get sneak attack damage. That would be very nice. There's 19 to stealth.
Okay.
Well, you'll get sneak attack regardless if you don't want to go into stealth.
Mm-hmm.
Because both me and Welby
Oh
are right
yeah,
next
because you're
to it.
flanking him.
Yep. Well, you get
You're
sneak
on
attack
him.
if allies are near him, basically.
Okay.
Yeah, as long as As long as you have an ally within 5 feet of an enemy, you get your sneak attack no matter what.
It's okay. I'm rolling
Unless there's
really
dis-
bad today.
That misses.
That's a 12, yeah. Sorry. I just reload my crossbow. I guess I'll move into a better position like there or something.
Okay. Malrum.
Alright. Everybody seems to be doing fairly good on health. So, I think what I will do is, for my action, we will toll the dead.
Hell yeah. Now, does he get a save from that?
Yes, he makes a wisdom save.
A wisdom save, so roll a 5.
Ugh.
I'm not using important.
Yeah,
Oh, well, there was a 5 in there.
That
15,
succeeds,
yeah.
right?
His
That's a
DC is
Nope.
16.
DC 16.
No, come on, guys. That beats it, right?
You're not allowed to add your rolls together.
So
Oh, but
he's
this guy's got luck, so he's gonna use luck. No, I'm kidding. Go ahead.
15 damage.
15.
Or yeah, 15 necrotic. And just because I can,
Wait, this is necrotic
Bonus.
damage?
it is necrotic.
Ooh,
Uh-oh.
okay.
Does he take damage?
He does, but not as much as you would think.
Oh,
All right. Well then, let's see something here.
I mean, he's
Nah,
death
we'll just-
incarnate. Maybe not best to use
I will
death
just
imagery.
cast a spiritual weapon as my bonus.
Okay. Now, does that get an attack straight away?
I
Yep.
believe so.
When you cast it, you get an attack.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you know, just for giggles, I'll make it a level 3 spiritual weapon.
Oh, you're mean. You're a very mean person.
So I'll have it
Yeah,
appear
yep.
over here on this side of him.
Okay. And is that to hit?
Yeah, 20
Yeah.
to hit.
20 to
Okay,
hit.
That will hit.
I thought you upcasted it.
Level 3.
Did.
Yeah,
so
Balrog's
I don't know
spiritual
why it
weapon
doesn't
is a
say-
chain of butt plugs.
So I don't know why it says.
it only did the 1d8.
Yeah. So he's also going to take another 5 damage.
5. Okay. It
And
slices through these bone shards, and some of them splinter as it rips through them.
yeah, it is force damage. So
Mm-hmm. Okay, is that your turn?
that'll do it.
Would you like to move anywhere?
Nah, I'm happy where I'm at right now.
Alrighty. It's Bone Daddy's turn.
Oh, by the way, spiritual weapon. It's for every 2 levels above second ink. It's a d8.
Whew.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. It's one of the weird ones. So upcasting it at 3rd doesn't do anything.
No, when you cast the spell using a spell slot of 3rd level or higher. Oh, for every 2. Okay.
Yeah,
Then I'll just, if I can, I'll just rescind that because I did not read the
to
spell.
2. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll just make it a
I
level
thought the
2.
same
That's all right.
thing, but
It's
I'm like, spiritual weapons goofy like that.
So he doesn't take that extra damage.
Yeah, he doesn't take the extra. He only takes the 6 because
Okay. Hang on.
yeah, it has to go by every 2 levels.
I mean, I understand that kind of because it's ridiculous if you were to cast it at level 9 and it.
Yeah.
Okay. This creature will then, and this is a. Okay. This creature will swarm into you, Malrum. I just say it's on you there. And its teeth will begin to swarm around you, stabbing you multiple times all around you. There's a 19 hit.
That does.
I will ill fate that.
Just barely.
Okay.
Thank God. So yeah, I don't think it matters because anything lower than a 19 will not hit.
In that case, it will not, as you manage to use your armor and your weapon to block the attack, and it will. It's gonna move. Take 2 of attacks of opportunity to you guys.
Warcaster.
Yep, Warcaster's doing his thing.
Oh, goddamn. Everyone's got all the good feats.
Yeah, I got a crossbow feat.
Lucky feat, crossbow feat, Warcaster feat. Yep. That'll
Oh, but I
hit.
have to make an attack.
9 damage. Okay.
We will.
And with that, before you can
Yay!
even make a move, Malram, you'll watch as it begins to move away, and well, how would Willoughby take down this storm?
If it's just a bunch of bones swirling around, I'd turn the axe to the flat side and just start like, I don't know, whacking at them like a golf club.
And you do. You fire off some shards into Vincent and Nullidan's face, not doing any real damage, but it's annoying. And he will look like someone trying to make wine out of a bunch of grapes, just smashing these bones over and over and over again.
Why are you bukkake me with the bone daddy? Ah.
Jesus.
The spell made me do it. Ah!
But you are now left alone. Looking around, you do not see any creatures. What do you do from there?
Well, I think you shook the hornet's nest.
Yeah, guys, the bridge is safe.
You guys want to see if that bone pile has any loot on it?
We should take a sample to bring back to our teacher, instructor.
I'm mainly looking for gold,
Okay.
but I will grab a sample.
Well, I will say that as you could quite literally see through this creature's rib cage, you know for a fact that it is not holding any, treasure on it.
Damn.
Um,
What a surprise.
but you can add to your whoever wishes to take samples can add bone colossus parts to your inventory.
I'll put it in the bag of holding.
What was that?
Bone colossus. And you have parts of it. And I will say that the crabs are too disintegrated to really take samples from, as they were nuked out of the whole world right now. But
Oh,
go ahead.
I guess we need to go find whatever else. It does seem like it was that thing.
Do you guys want to link carbs and skip all the way there?
No. Can I retrieve my 2 crossbow bolts that I shot, by the way, Aiden? Is that alright?
Make me a perception check.
Okay. 8.
8. You can see 1.
Okay. Cool. Thank you.
We're off to see the wizard, the wonderful wizard of wherever we are.
Shadowfell. The lich, the lich, the lich, the lich.
Oh my God. Follow the bone bricked road. But yes, you guys push on, and I'm guessing towards the gigantic castle in the distance.
Yeah, Castle Grayscale.
Okay. Now I will ask at this point, if Do you want to do anything?
Survive.
Is it within like a couple hours walk? Like, is it not that far?
It's not that far. You'll probably be there within maybe an hour of walking.
Then yeah, now let's just get there. We don't
Okay.
need to do anything out here, do we?
You guys want to pop a short rest?
We can if you need. I'm doing good on all my stuff for now.
I'll cast pass without a trace on us as well, so we're hidden.
Okay.
While moving through these lands, so we don't have to run into any more bone colossuses or anything like that. The
Everyone
crabbies.
roll a stealth check.
Here comes.
Plus 10 to it though. Be less.
10,
Just
17,
kind of
24,
money in the pocket.
16. Ooh, 16. 17. You guys rolled really bad.
Hey, we're all 16s and 17s and stuff. It's not too bad.
Dude, I've
With
seen
the plus 10.
yeah,
It's
with that spell, I've seen people get up to like 40 something. Ridiculous.
Yeah.
But you make your way through this landscape, seeing in the distance what looks to be massive clouds of black smoke that seem, and this is far off, seem to be moving like against the wind. That looks very strange. And as you're getting closer and closer to this grand fortress, this keep, the glow seems to be getting more intense the closer you get to it. Purple energy forming around it, getting brighter and brighter and brighter. And you've been walking now for maybe 45 minutes. And at this point is where you begin to feel tremors. Every couple of minutes, a small tremor, another one, another one. And the closer you get to this mountain, it seems the more the tremors become stronger and stronger as you get close. But you push on and eventually reach the bottom, the front of this grand fortress up this mountain. And as you are getting closer, you would have been worried about how to get inside, but as you get there, it is heavily damaged. Like a huge fight happened here long time ago. And the front of this fortress is completely demolished, wide open for anyone to walk in. The castle itself, the keep, is ruined. The top of the roof is destroyed, and the surrounding walls crumbling. There it is again, that tremor beneath your feet, now getting stronger and stronger, and you begin to hear at this point what sounds like massive rocks moving and shifting beneath you. You also hear, strangely, as sounds like two great boulders smashing into each other every now and then, out of the blue, without any other noise to give a signal that they are falling boulders, which is strange. And that's when you see it. A great big wooden gate leading in deeper to this fortress. Do you guys go in?
everybody still fresh?
Fresh to death.
Good enough.
All right.
All right.
Do we see any any actual movement? Just anything, like people, undead.
Perception check.
Eight.
8. From what you can see,
Poopy stinky.
no. But all you feel is that tremor coming beneath you. And as you make your way into this next part, you will see an open courtyard with two great parts of this surrounding wall leading to another section, what looks to be a great bridge leading over a fall, a gap, with floating boulders surrounding it, and a gigantic purple light coming from underneath it. And you guys will see.
Really quickly, which one of us has the crystal that we are the thing like that takes the energy from the whatever the creature that we fight?
You tell me
Because I don't
now.
remember who.
We see
That's-
nothing but black.
I know.
I think did Malram, you say you had that?
I have the stone. I don't know if anybody took the. I don't know who exactly took the amulet, but I'm assuming it's somewhere in the party. I could say I have it if nobody else says they want it.
Basically, I just want to say that I'll take it like last time, because if I can stealth up to the creature and get that on it, we might be able to quickly get around things.
I'm pretty sure you did have it.
Okay, cool. Then I have it. Never mind. That's all I wanted to make sure on.
Now, as you're doing that, I'm just going to go to the bathroom real quick, and you guys
Alright.
decide what you're going to do.
That creepy spine thing under the bridge. What is that?
Creepy spine thing. Who knows what it is?
Everybody see One Punch Man?
Yeah,
Then you know what that is.
I don't want it to be that.
And did you want to? Did we say we were taking a short rest at all to help Vincent? Because I know Vincent asked for one.
Yeah, I thought
And
that's why I said we're all freshened up now.
okay,
I thought we weren't.
I don't mind having one. I mean, I'm not gaining anything from having one.
I would regain my one of my channel divinities.
I get a spell slot back.
Yeah, because that's what I was thinking. It might be beneficial for us to do that because we can just say we did that before we used your spell to move.
Yeah, I would have casted it afterwards, because obviously we would have only got half an hour out of it if I'd done it before we short rested.
Yeah, well, you wouldn't have even had it because I think I don't know how. Which DM does it which way?
It's a level 3
I'm back.
spell. I don't get that. I don't get it back either.
Well,
Who
we
are we
could.
missing on the board?
Does somebody need help with their spells? Did you spend a spell you want back?
It's only passed without a trace. So I mean, that's the only level 3 spell I've got other than darkness, and my smoke bombs do the exact same thing as that.
Or do we just want to say that we took a short rest before we set off?
Yeah, I
Mhm.
think if that's okay with the DM,
What?
we'd like to say we have a short rest before we do anything serious.
What now? You want to short rest now?
Well, we were because Vincent wanted one, but after we defeated everything,
Mm-hmm. And you decide to
and
move
so
on. You need to stay still and rest.
yeah,
So-
well, that's what we were wondering is if we could
Nope.
retcon a little bit.
Well, we
Nope.
could rest
Okay.
right here. That's fine.
Yeah, let's just
Nothing's
rest
gonna
right here.
come out of this
Yeah,
castle.
you can rest right there if you want.
I'm happy not resting and just watching over us all.
It's up to you guys.
Yes,
You want to rest there?
just a quick short rest. Yeah.
Okay, a short rest is like an hour. Keep in mind.
A quick hour.
Okay.
A quick.
In that
I've
case,
taken poops
A
longer than
Falvor.
a short rest.
A Falvor hour.
A 5 hour. That's at least like 2 minutes.
I'm back. So what was the plan?
We're doing a short rest.
We're all
For,
gonna go take a poop.
Yeah.
okay. Okay. So, you guys have a short rest, and you take a good hour at this point. Now, in that hour, do any of you go to investigate the bridge or do anything?
I will. I mean, I'm the one that's not resting, so I'll
Okay.
look around the whole area, scouting it out.
Move where you would move on the map.
Are these higher up? These like tower
They
pillar
are.
things?
They're about
Okay.
20 feet high.
Would I be able to climb one?
You could in time. You go an hour.
Yeah, I'd climb up to maybe the top and just kind of peek over, give me like a good vantage spot of everything.
Okay.
Um, kind of look
Hold
at
there.
the bridge to see if it's got any like damage on it. I don't know if I don't want us to cross it if it's gonna just crack and fall while we walk across it.
Hold there. As you get to the edge.
Mind you, I'm doing this very stealthily.
Mm-hmm. So that would mean, yep. What stealth did you roll?
Before I rolled a 24, but I haven't rolled one now. I assume you'd like me to roll one now.
Yes, please.
That is a 15.
15. Okay.
Not so good.
No, it is not. And is anyone else doing anything?
I would be attempting to keep an eye on Falvor to make sure he doesn't get in too much trouble. Just
I'm
trying to keep
short
him in
rest.
eyesight while I rest.
Hey, what do you mean I never get in trouble?
Okay. Falvar, as you get to
Mhm.
the top of that, oh God, what do they call them now?
A
They're called
turret.
parapets.
Turret. That's it. Or parapet, whatever. As you get to the top, you'll see the you'll see the bright purple light, and as you go over, you begin to feel cold around yourself, and you
Ooh.
hear the others kind of taking their rest at the very end. And I need you to make me a wisdom save.
Oh, motherfucker. 11.
Okay.
That's not good.
Okay.
I'm sorry, guys. I've killed us all.
So, Falvo,
Yep.
you return back to the group.
Do I?
Yep.
Right.
And
Hi, guys.
as he comes back, he will say to you guys. Actually, he won't say anything. He'll just sit down next to you guys and wait.
Everything all right, Falvor?
He will just nod.
I love when the DM takes control of me. Ooh, woo.
Could I make a
Don't
insight?
metagame.
Well, I'm.
Well,
It
we all
just
had a wonderful rest. Let's keep going.
yeah.
Did you find anything exciting?
No.
Okay, let's go.
Can we see this purple now too, obviously?
Yep.
Can I take a gaze over the side?
You can. You look over the side and you will see a bright purple light glowing from underneath. and then you feel that shaking, that same shaking you've been feeling for a while now, as you see a behemoth of a creature that you have never seen before, any of you. You have no idea what this creature is. And it burrows out of the stonework from the left and then wriggles through this light and into the stonework. Again, disappearing quickly, gone without a trace in a
Cool.
flash. What do you do?
Let's keep walking. This place is neat.
Okay, that actually does look exactly like that creature.
I know.
What the hell? That's a good. I don't even know where you found that.
It's One
One
Punch
Punch
Man.
Man.
As
Oh.
One Punch Man.
Yep,
Yeah, it's One Punch Man.
you went. The Shadowfell is the One Punch Man universe.
Yeah, I can see that.
Confirmed.
What's up there, Falvor?
Just covering your 6.
Oh, you know that I got everybody else's 6, just the way it works with me seeing things. If you're behind me, I can't help you.
Then let us travel together.
Okay.
I mean, you guys have never liked Falvor so much.
No, I I have stayed in the back every time as much as I could.
Wilby,
Yeah.
you begin to, once you get there, you begin to hear noises coming from this doorway in front of you.
What
Almost
kind of
like,
noises?
in fact, you will hear this.
It's a dog. It's hurt.
As coming out of this metal doorway, as it begins to open, you will see these 2 creatures. What look to be mangled abominations, what resemble dogs.
You.
They do not move. They move to each side and then they sit.
Hey, give me one of the swarm bones. Please?
Does
Don't think I
anyone?
took any.
I mean, would Falvor do it? Because I did get some.
Let's
It's
just
up to
say
you.
that Falvar doesn't know what Falvar has.
Okay.
No one seems to give you anything, Wilby.
I'll turn around and say, guys, give me one of the freaking bones.
I don't have them.
Who has
here.
the bones?
Yeah, I do. Nulladin took some.
Okay.
Here.
I'm gonna toss it to these doggies. Maybe they're just hungry. They sound hungry. And I'll give a little hoot. Woo! Woo! And then I'll toss a bone. I'll try to land it there, but wherever it lands.
It skitters across the ground,
Then
hitting
I'll
around
wave.
here. They will look at the bone for a second and then look back at you.
You're made out of bones. You're made out of bones.
They like it.
As
Come and get it, guys.
they begin to growl, and another shadowy creature, much larger than you or the dogs or anything you've seen except for the behemoth creature below, begins to walk out of the shadows behind them. You see bone again. You see tattered clothes and floating pieces of smaller bone, almost like orbiting this creature.
Bone Bobby.
It is huge.
No, it's large. I can tell by how many squares.
You know what I meant.
That's brilliant.
And it stands there with both the dogs at its side.
Well, hi. Is this your house?
It does not speak. It begins to examine you, Wilby, as you are the closest.
I'm gonna turn back around and say, guys, do the sneaky things. And then I'll turn back and say, my name's Welby, and we are here in this place to come visit your house because it looks so cool from the distance. And we can do magic. And I'll bear down really hard, almost like I'm trying to lay an egg. But then I'll just start to glow a little bit. And it's gonna be my use of bolstering magic, which is the first option.
And what does that do again?
It's just like a mini bless.
Okay. It will look at you as you do this, and then look to the
Ta-da!
group. Who is the amulet?
Me.
Valvor, yeah.
Falvor. Okay. This creature will look past you, Wilby, and look at Falvor. It then moves over, looking a little bit more confident, and then looks back at you.
I know why you have come.
Yeah, I just told you.
So, if you wish my power, you may try and take it, or you can leave with your lives, and I can gift you a token of my power. Leave here. Go back to your masters. Tell them you failed. You need not die. Why die when you could have power?
I just turn back to the group with this face, hoping they know, hoping to see what they want to do.
How cute.
Do you keep putting yourself behind me? I'm not a meat shield, Falvor.
It's not me doing it, man.
No. I'm trying to hide from him.
Right.
Well, considering we're here to steal your power from much stronger people, I don't think you have much leverage.
You think we're the A-team? They obviously either underestimated you or overestimated us. Either way, we're in it to win it.
So there is nothing I can say to change your minds.
Get out of my head.
I mean,
And what is? It depends on the favor that you would be granting us. If you think you can give us something better than what our masters, as you call them, will give us, then we might be willing to listen.
And what about you, cousin?
And he will look at Vincent.
Vincent, these are your family?
It depends on what you offer, I guess. Yeah. What do you have to offer us?
You ask. Just like the others. I expected more from you.
He's being polite because you're family, right? Guys, I'm
Very
so
well.
confused.
One of you, I can grant one of you power. A piece of myself I will gift upon you. How does that sound?
You would have put a piece of you on us? I'm sorry, I've seen this movie. Vincent, your family's weird, but I'll let you deal with him.
Okay. I'll just give him a weird look as he goes by.
The darkness. I am of it, just like you. Surely we are not enemies.
Yes, but my goals exceed whatever this is. And I must take your energy. It's that simple.
Very well.
Okay. Palvar,
Yeah.
do all your stuff to Nillidan, please.
Sorry, Nillidan, I'm shit. Been rolling bad this whole time. Stabby, 18. That misses, right? Please tell me it misses.
This is a
Let's see.
surprise round as well, as you did not expect it. As well, do your crossbow as well.
I'm just wondering if that actually hits.
I will.
He
Do you
pooped
get
himself.
a reaction to a sneak attack?
It's not a sneak attack. Well, it is a sneak
not a
attack, but
sneak.
it's also a surprise attack.
Okay.
Yeah,
Basically,
I
or you
divide.
don't- anyway.
It's luck is what I. Well, I could use luck because that's not a reaction. But I can't use any of my reaction spells. But I don't know if it's worth casting luck because I'm pretty sure like the likelihood of him being able to hit me is pretty dang high, regardless. But
What's your AC?
right now it's it's a wizard's AC.
Yeah, he's a wizard, dude.
Oh,
He's a wizard.
no.
I didn't cast
probably.
mage armor.
Maybe reroll because I rolled pretty high.
Yeah, we'll try a one. We'll use a luck.
Okay.
So you reroll.
Yep.
So reroll. Yeah, we'll take the
Natural
8.
one.
Yep, we'll take that 8.
There you go. And then my crossbow. Baba Booey.
Well, it's surprise, so it'd be a 15, right?
No, he gets one reroll. It's not a. So he rolled an 18 and an 18 and a 1, and I'm choosing the 1.
Plus
Oh.
a surprise. The surprise doesn't give you advantage.
So the sneak attack would, right?
That's not a thing.
Oh.
I wasn't in stealth though from them, was I? They
No.
could see me.
Oh, yeah.
No, there's
Nope.
no
Okay,
reason
yeah.
you'd have advantage.
No,
Yeah.
Nolden literally called you out on it.
Yeah, he did.
Like,
Yeah.
don't use me as a meat shield.
Yeah. So that would miss, and then you do the crossbow, which is a 12.
from the crossbow.
Does that hit?
I don't get a reaction, correct?
No.
Correct. Unless you beat him in the initiative order.
Well, we didn't roll for initiative yet.
Yeah,
'cause
but
it's a
you
surprise
you
round.
you should roll initiative and then take a surprise round. Because
that
you
it?
get your reactions after your initiative order.
Then yeah, there wouldn't be one then.
But
We're
like,
not in
if
initiative
Nullidan
yet.
if Nullidan has a higher initiative than Falvor, then he can take reactions.
It
what's
means I
your-
would.
What's your initiative modifier? Or your initiative, Alvar?
So
My initiative is +3, but I haven't actually rolled an initiative yet.
Okay.
and mine's a +2, but I have a spell that specifically calls out when we roll initiatives.
And is that a reaction?
I'll ping it. It is a reaction. I
So
take
you-
it at the start of another creature's turn.
so you
But
take the
I-
damage, right?
like this is a weird situation where
Yeah.
I kind of have to lean in.
You know, I'm just gonna rule it because we haven't got a lot of time left. I'm just
Yeah,
gonna say
yeah,
that you get the 12, and does that hit with a 12?
A 12 matches my AC. That's why I'm asking if I can use ill-fated word to lower
And that's
it.
a reaction.
I mean, it's just 5
Yeah.
damage. Just take the 5
Yeah,
and
yeah,
go.
yeah.
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 Well,
I'm gonna say it hits.
Okay.
So take the damage.
Yeah,
but
so my
at that
luck got
point-
me to avoid the major hit, and then I took a
Yes.
crossbow because I really wasn't prepared.
Yeah, it's only 5 damage. You're good.
And at that point, you will all see Falvor suddenly take out a knife and try to stab Nillidan, then quickly pulling his crossbow and shooting Nillidan in the back. And that is when this creature begins to move forward. At the sides of you, you will see shadows begin to swell, and you'll see these creatures beginning to form out of the shadows themselves. And over here... God damn it. Roll 20. And with that, I would like everyone to roll initiative. And just as I will say now, as we roll initiative here, we will be ending it, the game. Because I know that some players can't stay for the extra hour, and I don't think you guys want to go down with, people down in this fight.
Yeah, sorry, boys.
Yeah.
Wait, it's Falvord. He's attacking us.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not here, right? I just fell asleep.
Could come in any moment.
Yeah, no, sorry.
All it takes is a Malram
can't.
coming over and going, "Hey, look, I have a level 2 spell for you." Slap.
Let's do all the initiatives.
Hey, it's good as well. I got a fucking 6, so you guys definitely
Of course
beat me
you
in
did.
the order.
Okay,
I roll really terrible on my initiative every time. I need to do some initiative spells. Or feats or whatever.
Okay, so when we pick this up next week, we'll be starting straight away in combat with this individual going first, this shadowy creature. So you have a week to decide what you want to do, as I will not sugarcoat it. This is going to be a fight, like a fight. With my campaigns, I like to go easy at first, and then I like to kind of give them a one of those real boss fights, and that's all I will say. It's kind of a shame that you guys decided to rest there, but yeah. So all I'll say is next week you'll be going into a really tough fight. So think about what you want to do.
Who's gonna die? Do-do-do.
And that
Hopefully not.